Hey, what's up? Hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the All Signs. Taking a look at you and their feelings, thoughts, intentions, and that for the week ahead. So you got an idea of what's going on this week into the weekend. Welcome. I'm Archer. If you're new here, it's nice to have you. There's plenty of room at the table, so come on in, subscribe, be a part of the fam, make it crowded. We'd love to have you. Hey, Carmen, what's up? Hi, Carly. Hello. Hey, Mac. What's up, Sunshine? How you doing, Melissa? Michelle, ma belle, sont des montées, vont très bien ensemble. Oh, très bien ensemble. Beatles taught me French. What's up, Xaviera? How's it going, y'all? Ralph, how's it going? That's right, Melissa. Sunshine Intuitive Tarot and the rest of the OG Mod Squad are your concierge for an evening down in the chat. Hey, Zane, what up? Happy to have you guys here. What's up, Dolly? Hey, Tess. Blanquita, how's it going? What's up, Joy? Thanks for being here, Michael. How are ya? Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Okay, so we're going to start first things. I'm going to bop off real quick. We're going to do a first time stamp here at 1:22, and that's going to be the collab announcement because that is going to take the place of next Monday's All Signs, okay? So this reading, tonight's All Signs, that's going to cover up till Sunday because on Sunday, August 10th, me and Frankie from Frankie's Tarot are going to be doing a collab. We're going to tap into you and their feelings for the energies around the end of Mercury retrograde, coupled up with the Lionsgate portal energy. All right. It's going to be an awesome one. Both of us will announce the times on both of our channels. We're going to talk tomorrow evening and lock down the time and everything like that. So we'll let you know by Wednesday. We'll let you know what time it's going to be. But yeah, me and Frankie, we've been family friends for a long time, and even talking behind the scenes over the weekend about plans and stuff. We were having just such an awesome time. It was like we were both younger again. It was so cool. We haven't gotten to interact or hang out and talk and be friends and text and goofy and silly because we're busy. We're grown-ups now. We have jobs. We have lives. It was so much easier when we were younger, so much younger than today. But one of the favorite memories that her and I have, she brought it up. She's like, you remember, Archer? And I'm like, I totally remember, because Frankfurt is actually the one that you guys have to thank for seeing my mug here on the screen. When I started the channel, I just had a camera of my iPhone pointed at my carpeting, and I would just sit there. All you saw were Archer's hands. Like, it was like this on the split screen. That was all I was comfortable with. And Frankie, in her very mysterious, awesome sauce Scorpio ways, was like, Archer, if you show your face, I'll collab with you when you get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'll do it. And so you guys all have Frankfurt to thank for that. She tricked me into doing it, but with the best possible outcome. See, everything happens for a reason. We were having, oh man, it was so fun. So yeah, we will let you know what's going on. So make sure you're subscribed to me and to Frankie's Tarot. I know Sunshine, she's going to have it in the pinned comment with the timestamps in it. There'll be a link to get right over to Frankie's Tarot site. And she is listed here on the homepage, along with my other little, like the Archer Network feature content, readers I trust, people that I personally look at as friends and family. All right. For like Sunshine Intuitive Tarot's there, the Blue Dahlia Tarot, and Frankie's Tarot. So you can follow the link right off the homepage or in the pinned comment. It'll take you there. And then on this side of the fence here, if you do want to book a personal reading with me, we've got everything synced up. So now the available dates are listed on my booking website. It's all automated, #instant gratification. So if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can choose from the Zoom one-on-one reading, where it's like you're here live right at the table with me in real time. I also record it so that you've got a copy afterwards to keep. Or you can still do traditional private YouTube video readings. All right. So now you can hop right to the website, pick your date, pick your time, what kind of person do you want. And then I'm instructed and reach back out and send you the link to the Zoom reading, or reach out and get your questions and your details for your reading. So whatever you pick, look forward to reading for you and helping in any way possible. So to get to the booking website, the link's pinned in my bio. And it's also right down here by scanning this QR code, or this one over here too. But those will take you right to the Archer Astrology link tree. And the first link is to the booking site, the Calendly site. All right. And that'll let you pick date, time, pay to book, and reserve the appointment. No more waiting for me to reply back to your emails. And then the whole, oh, I'm sorry, that one already got taken. It's so perfect for you guys. And you don't have to wait for me because I keep busy. So help yourselves. All right. And that QR code down here or up here and in the pinned comment, and link in my bio on TikTok for you guys. Hey, Tess, what's up? That will also take you to the Archer Astrology link tree, like I mentioned. That's where you can get to the other playlists, pick a cards, all signs, interviews, bass covers, the original songs, plus interviews and more. Okay, all the safe to click links are in the Archer Astrology link tree. Again, just scan the QR code right there and there. Pin comment, got all the clickable links too, and it's pinned in my bio on TikTok. Hey, Julie, what's up? What's up, Destiny? Thanks for coming by. Aw, thanks, Aaron. Hey, Dolly, what's up? All right, hi, Shelly. What you doing? Hey, Mary. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. Appreciate you. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, setting the bell. I go live every Mondays for an all signs, except next week because I'm collabing with Frankie on Sunday, so I'm taking Monday off because it's going to be a really fun collab. I'm going to have to sleep in on Monday. But, yep, and then I do each individual live all signs, too. I stream them right here to YouTube and then TikTok and Facebook as well. Me and the software and Instagram, they don't get along so well, so we're working on it, but we'll get there. But yeah, so hang out. I go live all week long. You can hang out, be a part of the fam on any of the platforms, okay? Look forward to having you here. Sunshine and the Mod Squad is working to get us up to, actually the whole fam is working to get us to 70,000 subscribers. So even on my head, there's 7 million of us already, and I love every single one of you. And but yeah, subscribe, be a part of the fam. What's up, JPina? How you doing? Sorry if I pronounced anybody's name wrong. I was a math major, but I suck at English. Ask Mama T. Betty, how you doing? What's up, girl? What's going on? All right, y'all ready to read some cards? You guys ready to do this? Let's do it. Let's read some cards. Hey, Mom. What up, Mama T? All right. Mama T had some very good medical follow-ups today that we took care of this morning. She is in good health. All your prayers are working. So both Mama T and me, thank you guys all very much from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you all are doing, too. Okay, let's roll on forward. Let's go for it. Oh, wait, there's one more announcement. So this will still be part of the announcements timestamp. Yeah, because Frankie over at Frankie's Tarot, Frankie is going to be taking over and handling the super chats. Okay, she's straight up better at them than I am anyways. All right, so until I get back into some cards and coffee, just due to scheduling, and then Mama T, of course, other readings, personals, my personal life and that. So Frankfurt is handling the super chats. You can hang out. She does mini personal reads like all the time, and she is good at them. Frankie has taught me stuff over the years. We've taught each other stuff over the years, so I totally trust her, okay? And I'm a Cancer. We don't trust easily, but I trust Frankie, and you guys can too. All right, so I forgot to mention that part, but now we can do it. All right, I think I got all the notes covered. I really should write down notes. I don't. I literally just come in here blindfolded and have no clue what I'm talking about. But, so yeah, I think I covered everything. If not, Melissa's probably got me covered. All right, so let's get ready to read some cards. Let's do it to it. I'm digging. We actually, by consensus, the split screen thing was what everybody liked the most. So we'll do split screens during the all signs. And then from Aries to Pisces, we'll keep Limitless. No way. Nobody ignores Limitless. Nobody puts Limitless in the corner. Hi, Limitless. Spinny hugs, girl. What up? Sweet Stacy, how you doing? Helena, how's it going? Greetings from Metro Detroit. What up? What up? All right, now we're good. I think we got everything out of the way. We're good to go. All right. No, we're just getting started, Jan. You're good. Michelle, all right. Let's do it. Hi, Randy. Spinny hugs. Spinny hugs. What's up? Bro hugs for you, Randy. Inquiring Minds. Dee's here. Hi, Dee. Hey, Vanessa. All right, let's go for it. Let's read some cards. Let me get into my zone, start channeling. I have no clue what I'm going to say, but I'll see you guys at the end. I'll be back later. Water Raven. Spinny hugs, girl. All right, let's go. I saw Limitless. I saw. The chat, from my perspective, it scrolls so fast while I'm reading that this is my last chance to say hi. Maybe during intermission if I get to stretch my legs or something, but we'll see. But hi. Oh, thank you, Water Raven. Thank you much. Appreciate you. And remember, you're glue. That means you're looking good, too. Frankie's just at Frankie's Tarot. Just 2 words. That's it. Easy to find, easy to search. And I think Sunshine's going to post it up, too. But yeah, totally. Mary, of course you can. Spinny hugs. Group spinny hugs. Everybody in the chat, post up some hugs emojis. Spinny hugs. Group hugs. All right? Big time. We're in Mercury retrograde. We're in Lionsgate portal. Y'all need spinny hugs. By blanket, every sign gets spinny hugs tonight. All right? So group spinny hug. Jeep waves, spinny hair, the whole thing. All right? We cool. Oh, awesome. Spinny hugs back. 1. All right. Let's do it. Let's get going. Let's dig in. Hey, Allie. What up, Allie Angel? All right. Oh, I already got the yep, caption's good. Title cards are up. We're fine. All right. So let's do Aries at 9:39. Leading in with the Biblical Tarot. That's the way we do it here. All right. So let's go for it. Hey, Aries. What's up? How you doing? Aries, in case you missed it, don't forget to subscribe to me and Frankie's Tarot because we're collabing, coming together on August 10th for an all signs that you will not forget. All right. So subscribe to both channels and we'll see you this coming Sunday. Woo! Okay, deck said they're ready too. And you have the Tower on the Two of Wands that just popped out of the deck because I was charging into this. I think your intuition is telling you not to trust them based on previous Tower moments from the past that's leaving you feeling at a crossroads about having to make a decision that you don't want to have to make. Oh, I'm in. Okay. Death card. Ooh, you got strong Scorpio vibes, Aries. What's up? This is my death card. This is my Morgan Freeman card in the tarot because this death card here says you can either get busy living, Two of Wands, or get busy dying. Might be dealing with a Scorpio. I don't really know. All right, let's roll on, Shawshank. Let's see where this goes. Give me 2 shuffles. We are ready, dude. We are tuned in. Or do that. No gender in tarot. No gender in tarot. No time in tarot. Let's go. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Remember, there's no time in the Bible either. They used to live to be like 600 years old back then. On that note, let's love this deck with the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Wow, that's leaving a mark. Overall energy is the Devil card. You do have a little bit of the devil tempting you coming forward in the week ahead. You could be feeling this, even noticing people around you just in day-to-day. People are stressed out, driving weird, driving aggressively, just acting out of place. Oh, but this says this is the week ahead that you beat the devil energy. Close that cycle. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups leads right to the Queen of Pentacles. Man, so you're feeling like you're all alone in this relationship that's leaving you in the 5 of Cups. But in the week ahead, at the end, you're in Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's a balanced relationship. That beats the devil. So if you're feeling this way right now, it's going to get Queen of Pentacles by the end of the week. So let's see. Let's do 7 cards. All right, we got Temperance. A lot of major arcana. You got major arcana everywhere. King of Cups into the Fool card. Oh, this shows that you're finishing up a journey of self-love. So you're being tested in, do you love yourself, or which direction are we going? You know what I mean? 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles into the 7 of Swords. 8 of Wands says you choose the direction of moving forwforward. You got strong Sag energy on this. Capricorn's here, Aquarius, Virgo, could even be another Aries, or Pisces. But then this is probably your energy right here. So you're in your own vibes too. It's kind of like, I think you're worried about a cycle repeating itself, but the cards are telling me it won't. Literally, we saw the World card, and we even have the Fool card. That's the last card in the tarot journey and the first card in the new chapter. So it's like somebody that needs to take action on this to bring something together, because I think I'll get some clarifiers to find out for sure, because I can't tell if this is a past person returning yet or something new getting off the ground or happening, but it's bringing up some past trauma, possibly like this, a fear of history repeating itself. I'll get a little more specific. Or with the 2 of Wands, I could be reading for 2 groups of Aries. Totally possible. I can work with that. Could be dealing with a Sag or a Pisces. Some of you guys might even be a cusper too. Could be talking to some March Aries around here, especially if you or them were born on the 14th, because those cards both got 14s written right at the top of them. You know what? Like, you know how some readers scry in the water and that? I do it by looking at the cards. I had somebody ask me the other day about, like, why do you sit there and just make out with the cards? And I'm like, I'm not making out, I'm scrying. I keep staring into this and go like tunnel vision, right? And it gives me more into the messages on it, okay? I just kind of do it in real time. And very much like, I think there's a foundation established, but we need it to be a more solid foundation established in order to move forward on the action. Somebody could be a life path number 9 or a 3 possibly, and you either might be born on the 3rd, the 9th, or the 7th, possibly even the 8th, 17th, the 18th, or the 28th is here too. But let me see where this goes. Okay, let's see where we go a little deeper. Give me some stuff on this top row. Temperance, King of Cups, this Fool card, because the Empress. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved, and that 2 of Wands to the Tower card is back on the 10 of Cups. So something has come in the way in the week ahead that allows a solid foundation. This Tower card is pretty heavy in your energies for it to make a repeat like this, and I've noticed that. Anytime a card pops during an all signs, it comes back in the reading. So this is something here already connecting into this that there's an opportunity coming in this week, Libra energy, that allows you guys to overcome this Tower moment to build a better foundation. It's like reassessing a situation after looking at the blueprints and being like, okay, maybe we used the wrong materials or didn't check proper building codes in our area, because the blueprint is solid. I mean, it's the blueprint you and this person set with God before your souls came into this lifetime. So he's been working to establish the path for you guys. It's like, oh, wait, we built this with a Michigan basement and it should have been on a slab in Arizona or something like that. You know, just go with it where the vibes go, okay? So it's kind of like, you know, the thing on this is, it's like you found something out about them that has you questioning their intentions. Because as we're talking about a house, right? Now I'm seeing like a Ring doorbell camera or security system or something like that. Almost the kind of vibes of like somebody getting like busted when they didn't realize they were so busted, but they were so busted. But something in tune was taken out of context. It feels like there's something they wish they said, like they said, but they wish they could take it back, right? Like somebody didn't think before speaking straight up in English. Yeah. The Scorpio energy is really strong here, but you got Libra here, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, a little bit of Cancer and Leo, but they're that placement in your person's chart. If you're either dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, or they've got some strong Cancer or Leo in their chart, those placements aren't active. It's another part of their chart that's making them act the way they are. Cancer and Leo energy is quiet. It's an anomaly, and anomalies bug me because now I want to figure it out. You know? All right, Six of Swords and the King of Wands. See things from a different perspective, Archer. Think. See? That's the whole thing. Thinking before speaking. This is a big lesson in communication, isn't it? The Aquarius energy of Uranus moving into Gemini, I think, is playing a pretty strong hold on this. Hey, Buttercup, what up? It seems like whatever it is that they're saying is trying to keep you in the dark about something. Aquarius energy on this one. But there was something they wish they could, it's either something they wish they said it and they wish they could take it back, or they didn't say something and they wish they had, right? Like the energy of like, why did you keep that from me? And it's like, you should have told me about that. I didn't tell you. It's like the guilt by omission type of a vibe or something. Somebody's born on the 26th. Sag and Aquarius energy is pretty strong right now, and they're still pretty heavy Scorpio. 8 of Cups. So this takes us to a whole other level on the 4 of Wands. Oh, I should have said it before I let the cards come out. I was feeling twin flame vibes because Aries and Scorpio is a very common twin flame connection. So is Aries and Pisces in this timeline that I've observed. But the 4 of Wands is here now to confirm it. So now it would have been way cooler if I just said it first. For some of you guys, you are dealing with a twin flame and returning and wondering if they're coming back in a new energy. And those of you that have learned from your twin flame journey, because remember, I'm reading for 2 groups of Aries. So those of you that have learned the lessons from your twin flame journey, contract fulfilled, and you're going towards the soulmate, you might fear the soulmate is going to repeat something that you learned from the twin. Okay, I got you. But the 8 of Cups says, no, this connection's ascending to another level right now as we speak. So you two are just adjusting to have, maybe you guys came from different upbringings. My Sag grandma would have called it from different sides of the tracks, so to speak. Okay, I never totally went for that vibe because, like, for all I knew, I'm like, I used to be like, Grandma, maybe we live on the wrong side of the tracks. And she'd be like, hush your mouth, kid. Logic? No, anyways, what? Huh? Stop it. Anyway, the thing on it is it's like different upbringings where one person is at a different status point than the other person, right? Very classic twin flame energy on that. But there is someone on their side that's kind of like acting like a life coach or something that's helping them come to terms with what they need to in order to be able to open up and take care of this or address it properly, all right? They do have a little bit of fear of keeping you on the hook for too long, right? The fear of the unknown that comes out, and it's the fear of you judging them, okay? So they are quite well aware of what how long they've taken to make a Page of Cups offer, but I'm being told we can trust it because the Knight of Wands is underneath there. There you two are hidden underneath the moon. Page of Cups, Cancer, Knight of Wands, Leo. If you're dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, it might be a slightly delayed reaction where this happens later in the week versus if you're dealing with any other sign, but it's there about 2 layers deep underneath here. It's like your person's glitching or coming through a glitch as part of like a timeline jump. So like you brought them with you, and you guys will actually be able to come to a realistic compromise on this. This will actually work out for you both. I'm not going to rainbow unicorn tarot it. You guys, this is a big lesson in communication to teach them to open up a little bit more, and I'll teach you to like to speak your piece without a fear of it being construed as, oh, Aries is just mad again. Aries will get over it. No, Aries is actually speaking their piece about what they want going forward, right? they're going to open up. This has been a bit of a Freaky Friday timeline jump thing. And it's a good movie. It's a good movie. But the new one. But yeah, it's like you guys, it's like a remake in the relationship vibes going forward to start fresh with a solid foundation from the tower moments you guys went through. Maybe your schedules might have been the thing getting in the way of this, because it's a bit of a test and vulnerability coupled up to it. So it's a lot of tests that you're going through with this Tower card. It's a pretty major arcana feeling off of this vibe. Not just, oh, we just had a little fight because the toilet paper was put on the wrong way. All right. And we're not even going to open that debate up. I don't even want to. But no, this was some major stuff here. But this is what's going to lead you to adjusting to different upbringings and mindsets and then adapting them into what you guys want for the connection going forward. Pisces, Sagittarius energy. I dig it. It's a form of clearing out generational karma of like, well, I don't want my relationship to wind up like my parents or my grandparents and that. And then you guys adjust to it, adapt to it, and go forward and create your own relationship. So you don't have to keep hearing like, oh, wow, your dad used to do that, or your mom used to do that, or your grandma. And it's establishing your own identity going forward. I dig it. It's going to be interesting to see what we do for your live reading tomorrow. I'm looking forward to your collective reading. Cool. All right. I hope that helps, Aries. You keep me posted, keep in touch, and I'll see you for your live reading tomorrow. All right. I love you. And I'll see you Sunday, August 10th for the collab with Frankie. All right. Check out the pinned comment for details. Love you. Okay. Next up, let's do some Taurus. And thanks for being here, y'all. To everyone here hanging out with us in the chat, love that like. Even if you don't want to say hi or anything, you're just being cool and quiet and Page of Swords snooping. I do not mind. You are all more than welcome here. Hi. What's up, Anissa? How you doing? Hi. All right, Rowdy, what's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Bro hugs. All right, let's see what we're on to. Taurus is next. Click. There we go. Perfect. Smiley, what's up? How you doing? Hi. Spinny hugs. How's it going, Larry? Hey, Lindsay. What's up, Blue Texan? Hello. Thanks for coming by. Okay. April, what's up? Yo, April. Toot, 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 toot. Cool. All right, on to Taurus. Oh, from Romania? Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. That is so cool to connect people around the world. Greetings from the United States. Spitty hugs from the United States. Thanks for being here, neighborhood raccoon. Rocky Raccoon. Selena's here, too. Oh, my gosh. The whole group's here. What up, Selena? Y'all, you want to hang out at the after party? This is better than the Target freaking seasonal aisle. Hang out and check out Selena's After Fire. It's Love Fire Tarot. It's the after party. We all watch. Every one of y'all watch. Everybody's like, I don't want you. We all watch you, Selena. You know it. All right, Taurus. Let's do yours at 22. Taurus, you're going to be at 23 even. And we're going to use the new deck. Let's go. The Stained Glass Tarot. I want to use the Stained Glass Tarot for you. All right. You ready, Limitless? Ready, Marie? Ready, Mac? You ready, Taurus? What's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Taurus, let's see what's up for you and the person on your mind for the week ahead. Tap me and tune me into Taurus energy. And Taurus, don't forget to make sure you're subscribed to me and Frankie's Tarot. The link's down in the pinned comment. We're going live for All Signs Mercury Retrograde Lionsgate collab this coming Sunday, August 10th. Be a part of the fam. Taurus, you watch Love Fire Tarot too, don't lie. Let's go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles for Taurus. Let's do this to it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Toro. Fresh start, clean slate, new person, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, did I call that one quick? Okay, Taurus, you go with your fixed sign bad self. 9 of Wands. Yeah, because you're like, you know what? Tired of hurting. Oh, you've been off the grid for a minute. Hermit mode comes out with the Emperor. Oh, look at you, boss. Cross watchers, if you have been waiting to hear from a Taurus, they've been very busy leveling up. Like this Emperor is, I'm feeling a lot of work Taurus put on themselves. Holy moly. This person's been keeping you at arm's length, and the distance is causing doubt that there might be someone else that you're better off with, Taurus. And I think your person's picking up on the vibe and it's forcing a level up. You know your worth. I dig this. All right, let's go. The World card. Oh, nice. With the, oh my goodness. And the Death card. Right out of the gate, some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries. These are very, very similar cards from the Aries reading, or you might want to check out the Aries reading for further details, apparently. Ace of Swords on the Knight of Cups with the Empress. Wow. Ace of Pentacles that leads into an Emperor and an Empress. We got a leveling up of a divine feminine and a divine masculine coming together. This reading has twin flame energy all over it. Okay. Temperance. Okay, apparently for Archer, it's twin flame energy week this week. We are going to be discussing the twin flame journey, I see. Okay. This is going to be a fun week ahead. I am excited about your reading, Taurus. Oh my goodness. Okay. Scorpio, Aries, world card, literally world card, any sign at this point. Strong cardinal energy, but all 12 signs, including even Ophiuchus, are showing up here. So some of you guys figured out that your iPhone calendar goes back to October the 1500s. I dig it. So the doubt that's being cast here is that maybe if they're going to keep making you feel like there might be someone else involved, then you might realize there might be an emperor to your empress waiting out here. And remember how there's no gender in tarot. My male Taurians, you're an awoke divine female. Okay, you're in a divine feminine energy. You're kind, you're nurturing. And even my girl Taurus is here. Man, you guys are all about family. This is not an I'm reading for two groups of Tauruses. No, this is all y'all. I like it. You know what you want. Nobody puts Taurus in the corner with the King of Pentacles. You want a mature, balanced relationship. And this person wasn't fully putting out for it. And so it leaves you to the point of knowing that you deserve better and you want real love. And this person's insecurities are shining through, and that's what's causing the delay here, leading to you doubting the connection. But they're finna take some action with Temperance. They're getting ready to do something about this. All right? Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You got Virgo vibes here. Like I was saying, everybody, okay? But you then could be born on the 14th or the 3rd, the 6th, the 16th, or the 1st is here so far. I've also got the 11th and the 21st that comes out too. But see, the thing on this is that the delay here is, wow, the doubt's causing the delay, but the delay is causing the doubt. Okay, I got to find out why they're not ready to take action because this major arcana shows major shifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands is another major arcana, the Hermit. Yeah, Virgo, and then right to Aries. Wow, you totally have reason to feel some type of way right now. This is a lot of major arcana. You're just getting ready for a major shift this week ahead. I do think, yeah, Taurus, you got another timeline jump coming in. I got to check specific planetary movements. I definitely got to check specific movements because something major shifts in your guys' energies up in the sky. And it leads to clarity. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. See, you're not feeling clear right now. And the 10 of Swords. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands. 3 of Cups. This connection has been protected while they've been working their way through their phase of the healing journey with the Star card. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So what I'm seeing, okay, even though I feel like they don't mean to make you feel this way, it's, man, 5 of Pentacles. It's like they're kind of oblivious. You know what I mean? It's like they're oblivious that, man, no situational awareness. To quote the great philosopher Mitch Albom, common sense has become all too uncommon, right? Sorry, I'm Metro Detroiter. I'm a fan of Mitch Albom's. It's cool. But even though I feel like they don't know it, they're working on their situational awareness in order to become much more King of Pentacles to the Star card, attentive to your feelings, Knight of Wands. See, they didn't realize that, like, they thought you kind of dug their player vibe, or they were like, man, I thought Taurus kind of dug the Johnny Bravo vibes a little bit. And you're like, no, I'm kind of ready for something like in it to win it type of a vibes here. I'm kind of past that stage, you know? So you, I mean, you love deep. That's just this person just wasn't quite at that level just yet. 10 of Swords, right? You're loving at a 10. They're loving at about a 6.5, 7. We need to turn them up just a little bit. They're rough at opening up. But it's resulted in affecting your self-worth a little bit too. Even down to your actual physical health. This could have you feeling nervous or anxious and stressed out or having issues sleeping. 5 of Pentacles, almost feeling like you're going to worry yourself to a point of like an ulcer, right? But the thing on it is that, yeah, some of you guys even like, this person has you even like, well, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm the reason they're not ready to take action or something. It's not you. It's them. You know what I mean? Hey, Scorpio Aqua Woman. I'm good. How you doing? Hey, Brandy. The thing on it is that they were never shown how to love like you were. So they stopped dragging you down to a lower vibration. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Maybe they came from a single parent home or something, or just different love languages spoken. And they're like, oh, this is all I know how to love, Archer. Like I handed them a barbecue grill with no instructions, and I'm like, go ahead and put this together. They're like, whoa, wait, hold it, Archer. I haven't done that yet. I don't know how to do that. And I'm like, whoa, well, Taurus can do it. Yeah, or just take it how it resonates, right? But the thing on this is that they had to level up a little bit more. It's not what you say, but how you say it type of a vibe here, so they can come into your vibration. The thing is, with this star card, Aquarius energy, some of you guys could even be born on the 3rd, the 13th, or maybe even the 30th. The 4th or the 14th, is in the 24th even come out. But the star card, this is the leveling up vibes, okay, to get into that higher vibration. They do get butterflies when they think about you. So even that 5 of Pentacles feeling that you're feeling like some type of way, you're picking up on their vibes. There's still a pretty strong energetical cord or connection between the two of you guys, okay? So it's the thing on it is, the problem here is like they need to process that part, which they're working on in the week ahead, so that they can come to terms with their feelings and be able to open up so that you don't feel like it's so Ace of Swords one-sided, right? It's a lot of their vulnerability that they're coming to terms with and being honest about things so that you two can talk things out calmly in order to come to a completion instead of running like they did again. You know what I mean? You guys will come through this point. I dig it. Things will actually work out with a calm conversation this time, because the 10 of Swords shows that what happened last time is causing them to close a cycle. World card, change, okay? Death card, transform, and go from a 10 of Swords, overwhelming, overthinking energy, into a fresh, clear, hey, can we talk? All right, I like it. Something about the 3rd resonates, okay? Which that was yesterday, so there could have been a catalyst or something that happened yesterday. Or September 3rd, maybe another pivotal point. Okay, Virgo season could be even something that makes this even stronger. Oh, there's a lot going on this month for you guys. Your reading is going to be really awesome. I cannot wait to do your collective. Okay, hope that helps. I love you, Taurus, and I will see you later. All right? All right, what's up? I'm doing them in order, kindest person. Hi, what's up? We're going in order. I just finished Taurus, and Gemini's up next. So Gemini on to Pisces still. But that's cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Libra Butterfly Star. Spinny hugs. Twinkle Star, what's up? We have a lot of stars here. That's cool. All right, let's do Gemini next. Yep, Aries and Taurus are in the bag. They're available now, and we're on the Gemini, then Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Cool. All right. And thank you guys. Love that like for you. And if you don't want to love the like, just maybe leave a comment afterwards or something like that. That's totally cool. Or subscribe. Doesn't cost a thing. All right, let's see what's up here. On to Gemini. Let me grab the captions. Perfect. Hey, Sharon Payne. What up, y'all? How you doing? What's up, Spitty Hugs? Oh, thanks, April. I mean, not in a good way, but Spinny Hugs for it. But I knew I felt something about yesterday. What's up, Abigail? Spinny Hugs, Abigail. Seer Healer. Hi there. All right, Gemini. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right. Hey, Gemini, you're going to be at 3311. Ooh, I like that timestamp. Okay. Let's see what we got for you, Gemini. How you doing? If you haven't noticed, okay, Gemini, we are going to be doing an all signs collab between me and Frankie from Frankie's Tarot. It's going to be coming up this Sunday, August 10th. All right, check out the pinned comment down below to give you a link to the details, and make sure you subscribe to both channels and come and hang out and be a part. All right, and then Two of Cups tells me the deck is already charged and ready to go. It's time to do this. All right. I was going to say I wanted to actually see what's going on for you for your weekly collective coming up tomorrow, but right now let's talk about this moment in time. Somebody here is born on the 26th, okay? So let's do it. All right, give me 2 shuffles. My deck pops a card that tells me the deck's already connected, so Gemini's ready. Let's do it. And that's why I love reading for you, Gemini, because I don't got a rainbow unicorn it with you. You're like, just give it to me straight, Archer. All right, that's why I love reading for you. So let's do it. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. Oh, TikTok. I'm going to stream the collab to TikTok too, so y'all follow me and Frankie here. Frankie's on TikTok too. All right. Frankie's going to start doing some lives on TikTok too, y'all. It's going to be cool. All right. 2 shuffles. What do we got, Gemini? Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Wow. And all the signs wouldn't be lying. 10 of Pentacles. Gemini, I think you got a good week ahead coming. Queen of Swords, because you stood your ground. There's that 2 of Cups. 6 of Cups to the 9 of Wands. You know, it seems like there's a fear of leaving a former lifestyle or a mindset behind in order to fully open up to you. Okay. Somebody's still like, I'm hearing the Beatles song, Got to Get You Into My Life. So that might resonate. But okay, Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, nice. You're exercising some free will. You're going to have a choice here, Five of Wands, that you've been training for. Because remember, the Wheel of Fortune, this represents your free will, that you're in the energy of a roundabout. This is my roundabout card in the tarot, right? Which, tell me that makes more sense than a four-way stop with a traffic light. But anyways, I see here, you get a little guidance that leads you towards the World card to close a cycle in the week ahead. And it's going to make the choice like so easy. This is something you have Five of Wands trained for this whole time. Okay, Justice, the Hierophant, and it gets you ready for the Six of Wands. Gemini, you're getting a good reading. Oh, you got a good week ahead coming. You deserve this. Justice and the Hierophant, you're going to find something out about them that you find out successful. I'm actually pulling the vibe, something about a pregnancy scare or something, or a pregnancy or something that might resonate to this, Gemini. Kids are a factor in some way or possibly here. Like somebody hid the fact that maybe it's like somebody hid the fact that they had kids in order to protect the kids, or there is somebody sitting here that's like, Archer, I'm feeling some kind of a pink plus sign type of way. Okay, I'm going to check on this because the Six of Wands, let me grab cards on this really quick for whom this might resonate to. Now, of course, make a doctor's appointment. I'm a goober reading some tarot cards. But the Six of Wands says whatever your outcome that you're desiring is, okay? Because remember, there's a lot of Geminis here, right? Some of you guys have been wanting a child. Some of you guys have not been wanting a child. You're not ready for it yet. That is a very adult decision to make. I'm being told whatever deep down in your soul and your subconscious that you're wishing for, Six of Wands, is the outcome you get, okay? So if you're wishing for a false positive, there you go. If you're wishing for kids, there you go. You're good. Okay. I'm going to disconnect out of that one to hopefully I'll put some people's minds at ease, but I strongly do recommend if that single little part of the message resonates to the 5% of you, that it will, okay? Or somebody's a life path 5 or born on the 5th. But, yeah, Five of Wands. God put doctors on this world for a reason. So, yeah. Totally get checked out, but I'm being told with the World card here, whatever the outcome is that you're wishing for is what your Magician card manifesting, okay? Could even be another Gemini or Virgo. Taurus and Leo are here. Cancer and Sagittarius. Libra. More Leo. Oh, this is where Leo's hiding. Leo's hiding in Gemini energy. Interesting. Okay. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles is back. Nice. Okay, meanwhile, we're back connected to your reading here, okay? Ooh, the King of Cups on the Queen of Swords leads together on the Empress. And the Emperor, oh my word. I got chills off of that card. Did I run over my microphone? Kind of. That's okay. It's got industrial kind of wiring loom. It's got wire loom. It can take it. I prepped for such an occasion. Check this out. Unless all the comments start being like, can't hear you, can't hear you. You're manifesting the outcome that you're desiring out of this. So it's cool because, you know, this maybe it's, yeah, there is a little bit of leaving an old mindset behind in order to open up to you and let you into their life, because that's what's constantly getting in the way so much that it's starting to become a lot to put up with. But there's a divine connection here between the two of you. It's supposed to happen for a reason. With the Emperor to the Empress, this is Wayne and Garth showing up. This is me in a guitar center looking at a 12-string Rickenbacker going, oh yeah, one day it will be mine. Oh yeah. I will literally learn to play right-handed just to own that thing. Okay. But on the Emperor, you're not funny. Okay, actually, it is kind of funny. I don't care who you are. She just said, can't hear you. I'm like, okay, that is actually kind of funny. But the thing, are you a Gemini? No, that's cool. Even if you are, it's either way, it's cool. But the thing on this is that they're having to disconnect from something. It really feels more like a family vibe or a family situation. That could even be where the children thing comes into play for some of you guys. Like just keeping it safe until they know they can trust or something like that with the children thing. King of Cups on the Queen of Swords. Okay, Pisces and Libra energy is pretty strong with this. So is Cancer though. But Leo too. Wow, Leo and Libra seem to be dominating in the energies here. Okay. It does feel like it's like they got to disconnect from some kind of a third party, right? Like they've been having to take care of family, or family's a part of the involvement in that, and they're working on establishing their own self in the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys, maybe they live with family, or couch crashing or some vibe like that, had to move back home for financial reasons. Well, somebody here could be a real estate agent, and the crosswatcher's like, shh, don't tell that I'm still living in mom's basement. Mom, Archer's telling on me. That's mean. We're having fun though, so it's going to be a good week ahead. It's fine, Rex Harrison. All right, this is my Rex Harrison card actually, but this is cool. This person's been working on some self-love. Okay, the King of Cups turns the cup of love inward. The Queen of Cups pours it out to take care of everybody. King of Cups is doing some self-nurturing. So the thing is, it's telling me that they ran out of excuses. I think the excuse machine dried up, right? Somebody ran out of ideas, so they had to borrow some from somebody else type of a vibe. So I think they're trying to get a little... You'd be surprised to find out, actually, that the one parent or family member that you think is actually the biggest problem is actually the one that's really like, Queen of Swords, no, please go be with Gemini, please move out, or whatever it is, all right? The thing on it is, it's like, deep down, their fear of commitment is what has currently got them backed against a wall that is currently like being overridden. Like God's like, hey man, no problem, Crosswatcher. You got free will. You can choose to turn left, even though choosing right leads you right in the Gemini's arms, where you can open up and be vulnerable. Emperor to the Empress vibes. You know what I mean? All right. Aries and Libra energy, also Leo. If they choose to turn left and avoid, that's no problem. God's like, you got free will. I mean, I planted a tree there 150 years ago, but do whatever you want to do. It's fine. You know? Even though they have free will, it's like God knows, or your guys' soul's blueprint lines up that their free will leads them in your direction to open up on this one, okay? Because, you know, like they've been saying that they'd work on this for a while, and deep down, the fear of commitment is what's being overridden. Believe it or not, in this timeline, jump into the New Earth timeline, okay, you might even be experiencing Mandela effects like the great... Maybe you never even heard of the great Hurricane Katrina Mandela effect. Did you know there's timelines where Hurricane Katrina did not happen? There's a whole Hurricane Katrina conspiracy, Aquarius energy, that my Aquarius friend just filled me in on. Even I'm just tuning into this. This is a timeline that you don't suspect. And I got Gemini, Mars, and Mercury placements, straight up, okay? So the thing on this is that whatever is currently being overridden, it really feels like just a straight up fear of getting hurt and not being vulnerable. The age difference is a little bit of a factor too, you know, but they're growing up kind of fast with this Ten of Pentacles and some serious major arcana in the week ahead. I told you, oh my gosh, I totally cannot wait to do your collective reading because, I mean, with the Emperor, the Empress, I'm already being told this shows up in the collective reading again. Your individual Gemini, these two cards will make an appearance again to let us know we're still on track. This stuff's happening like right now in real time. So they're overriding that fear of whatever their safe place is and turning you into their safe place, straight up, okay? It's talked about in the Bible when they grow up and decide to take a wife or take a husband. We're just at that phase. But I like that, Ten of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy is pretty strong too. Some of you guys could be born on the 1st, the 5th, 15th, 16th is here, the 21st, the 26th, the 9th, or the 19th, the 7th, maybe even the 27th or the 23rd, and possibly even the 11th. Somebody could be a life path number 5 too. 5 or 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. I'm okay. I'm gonna get stuck in a loop. Hold on. Figure that one out. TWOTOTOO. I don't know. Okay. Who here is like an English or a grammar teacher? Because that was kind of funny. You know, the big thing is there's a fear of like, okay, it's kind of like Five of Wands picking their battle. What I feel like it is one hand is I got a fear of opening up, or a fear of being hurt, a fear of getting hurt, a fear of this relationship failing. On the other hand, I got a total fear of missing out, losing Gemini to somebody else because I didn't open up fast enough, and Gemini thinks the past is going to repeat itself, and that I'm no better than any of their past people, and I could mess it up. So they're trying to figure out which fear is more, okay? And I'm pretty sure with an Emperor and the Empress right here in the center is that the fear of missing out outweighs the fear of getting hurt, right? King of Wands, right? In the Moon, there's the fear card. I knew it. Man, this is why I love tarot. Yep, and with the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords, this explains it. They go in the direction you don't suspect, okay? And you're like, well, how do they make this work like this? It's the 1,000,000th reason. You will sit and think about 99 million bajillion reasons or ways that this will work out, right? It's not any of those ways. It's the one way you haven't thought of yet. Right? Six of Swords. Think of things from a different perspective. So you won't suspect or see it coming either. That it brings it to a point that it turns the corner in the relationship, that the final answer is to work this out in order to be with you. All right? Yeah, they're not going to let you pass them by. I even hear Don't Pass Me By the Beatles too. Somebody here digs the Beatles. That's cool. All right. The Aries Taurus vibes, Aries and Libra vibes are pretty strong. Cancer's here. This is where Leo's hanging out right now. Aquarius energy. Scorpio, Pisces, more Libra. Wow, strong Leo and Libra, big time. Then you got Virgo here. Could be another Gemini, Leo, more Pisces. All right, and there is some Aquarius hanging out, but it's a little low key. Okay, that part of your person's chart's not really energized, but it's kind of laying dormant. Okay, so I hope that helps. I am totally wanting to see what your weekly reading is going to be like, because this is a good reading. I dig it. All right. I love you, Gemini, and I will see you later. Don't forget to subscribe to me and Frankie's Tarot for the collab coming up this coming Sunday, August 10th. And I'll see you tomorrow for your live individual collective reading. All right? Love you. All right. Cancer, you ready? Yeah. Cancer. The butter's melting, Cancer. It's just a hot tub, Cancer. No. April, what's up? Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Hey, Taco. Hey, Queen Tiki Tarot, what up, girl? How's it going? All right, you guys ready? Let's do like Mac's doing here on TikTok, and do like, who's doing it over here? I know. And flood the chat, pop some crabs, pop some butter. Let's send some good vibes Cancer's way, all right? Because you are in your second house right now. I hope you had a good birthday, too. All right, let's do Cancer energy. Cancer, you're going to be at 4646. Oh, dude, I'm totally getting Frankie timestamps. This is so cool. I love it. Cancer, you're getting the Beetle deck. Let's go. All right. What's up, Cancer? Thank you for being here. Cancer, we're going to do your live collective reading on Wednesday. So subscribe, hang out, and we'll see you back there. Don't forget, check out the pinned comment or the links in my bio to check out the collab with Frankie's Tarot coming up this Sunday. Look forward to seeing you there. All right, Cancer, let's see what we've got for you. Think about your person. What do we have for Cancer? Thoughts, feelings, intentions for the week ahead. What do we have for Cancer? What do we have? Thanks, Limitless. Thanks, Busy Dog. Thanks, Linda. All right, let's go. Hey, Tony. Ooh, Cancer's the deck pop. We're ready. Holy moly. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or a Leo, because the Empress is what popped out. The Empress is making the rounds. Okay, it's Divine Feminine Week at Archer Astrology. I like this. Cancer, you know what's cooking on this one? God is wanting me to let you know your energy this week is being diverted towards your financial abundance frequencies this week, okay? Money tight, Two of Swords, feeling like wanting to make a major purchase or something that you're trying to get in order. God's diverting the energy for you to make it happen, all right? So then we got to find out what's going on with love in the meantime. Piece of cake. Let's do it. Give me 2 shovels. What do we got, Cancer? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Oh, my word. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. It's George Harrison with 8 12-string Rickenbackers. Strong connections into the Gemini reading. Because I mentioned in the Gemini reading that this is me in the Guitar Center looking at a 12-string Rickenbacker being like, I will learn to play right-handed for that guitar. Yes, it will be mine. Wayne's World. 8 of Cups. Oh. Cancer, it's yours. It's already done. 9 of Cups. God's like, Cancer don't know it yet, Archer, because this is a week ahead reading, but the love life's good. So that's why we had to divert the energy towards money. You're going to be so Empress, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, shocked in the love life that, oh, okay, let's go. Let's go. The Star card, you're getting a good reading too. I love this. Happy belated birthday. 3 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Cancer, in the week ahead, you level up and you say goodbye to a cycle that's been making you feel very 3 of Swords. And the 10 of Wands opens the doors to abundance. With a giant Queen of Swords yes card, Yoko showing up. Literally, even God's confirming on this card right here that your love life's on track. So this week, you got money coming your way. Judgment card. Love life is on track. This is why I love tarot. And for those of you right now sitting here going, Archer, I haven't talked to my person in a minute. I don't know what you're talking about. it's the week ahead, Cancer. You're going to get a message out of the blue star card that, like, you're going to be tap dancing sideways with all 8 legs all the way to the bank and then on a date. I kid you not. This is crazy. Hey, Punky. Some of you guys, maybe this is where Leo's hanging out. You got the sun card here. Some of you guys either got strong Leo in your chart. Some of y'all might be a Leo Venus, or could be a cusper too. This is with a Knight of Pentacles. This is, wow. You know how like your work and your love life have never balanced out before, and that's what leaves you all frustrated? You're adapting to a relationship vibe here in the week going forward. Then in the meantime, the abundance flows in that you've waited for, because look, there's Paul McCartney heading right for his brand new 1964 Hofner to replace the 1961 Hofner. Okay? I dig it. For some of you guys, the person that you're thinking of right now looks a lot like some of your past people, to a point that you've had people look at you and tell you, Cancer, you have a type. Could be a Libra, could be an Aquarius. Ooh, you got strong Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo's here, Sagittarius, and Capricorn so far. Some of you guys, there could be a family thing going on too, because that's Aunt Mimi along with that. Maybe some of you guys came from like a single parent household, or you were raised by like a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle, because this is John having to choose between his dad, his mom, his Aunt Mimi. And I mean, Google it, look it up. It's a very long storyline, but it could really relate a lot to what you guys have gone through. Some of you guys discovered your gifts at a very young age, and you might be even making money from your gifts in order to help other people. But you're wanting to make a major purchase of some kind, and that's why with the star card, God heard it. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to like buy a house or upgrade a house or a car. Or, I mean, it doesn't got to be that major. Maybe some of y'all just want a dishwasher or something, you know? You know you've grown up when stuff like dishwashers and refrigerators make you happy, right? It's like, what happened? I got a new fridge. No way. Does it got a freezer on the bottom? Totally. And you guys are all happy about it, right? So, dude, the financial energies are like, the frequencies are chiming in this week. Meanwhile, your person's team is working with your person on clearing up some cloudiness of the mind. Uranus and Gemini energy on this one, in order to be ready to advance the love life to the next level. Cancer, you are coming for casting judgment on some kind of a 3 of Swords situation that was no longer appropriate in your energy. A hard decision, 10 of Wands. I mean, that's Ringo carrying a lot of drumsticks. That's a lot of drumsticks to carry around, right? But by Queen of Swordsing that out, you got a yes from God above in the universe, with this yes being tied to the star card up here. That's showing me in the week ahead it leads you to a happy outcome, and something that you really don't suspect. Very rare and very unique, because that's the Beatles' Butcher album cover. That if you got Yesterday Today with the one with Paul in the trunk and it's a sticker, that might be the source of your abundance. No, I won't sell my copy. I have one. It's in my safe. You can't have it. It's not for sale. I keep it with the signed Caitlin Petty shirt. Anyways, the vibes on this that's going in here is like, yeah, okay, so you're getting ready to come into alignment that you're approaching the end of this Knight of Pentacles rough cycle, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and entering into a much more abundant cycle going forward across the board. It's like all the parts of a combination lock, or like a bike lock. That might even resonate to somebody, when you have to line up the 4 slots to get the right numbers, and then you open up a whole treasure chest of just, whoa. And you notice how so far, Cancer, it's not a lot of cups. It's like God saying, don't worry. Remember, Aquarius energy, the water bearer. It's like all of your cup energy is currently up in the stars. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Wow, somebody could be a life path 33, or you or them were born on the 3rd, 13th, 31st, or the 30th. 21st is here, the 20th, 1st, the 11th, 14th, 17th, the 18th, the 10th, maybe the 7th, 27th. Okay. I want some cards on give me cards on the major arcana: the Sun, the Judgment, and the Star card. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy on the the 8 of Cups is back. There's those 12-string Rickenbackers. Nice. And I literally did just hear George when I looked at this here. I heard the Beatles. Well, not the Beatles. It's a George Harrison song. I got my mind set on you. Only George Harrison can pull off a song with 6 words and make it a hit. The thing on it though is that you're getting to a point that somebody's heart has been messed with once too many times. 3 of Swords onto the 8 of Cups, and it's got you walking right into abundance. It's like you're passing like this ultimate 3 of Swords test that leads you to like, that's me walking into the guitars. That's one of the Rickenbacker heads themselves handing me a guitar and being like, here's one for you, here's an extra for KP, here's a spare to hang on the wall, help yourself. Like you notice as soon as you disconnect from this and you go towards this, that your abundance starts like you're like, oh my gosh, I was waiting for years to manifest with so and so and such and such. Now with this other person, I just ask and it happens. And you're like getting freaked out a little bit, you know? It's like you both just had a few things that's going on. But the thing on it is that both your guys' hearts have been messed with a little bit once too many times. And like, this is someone who just can't take that anymore, you know? And Spinny hugs big time for like wherever it is that you've come from and what you've been through. All right. If you look up Stu Sutcliffe, the original bass player in the Beatles, he had a rough life, but he did find some real love with Astrid. He really loved Astrid. They really love you, Cancer. You know that deep down. That's why they're finished. The changes they're making are for you. They're putting in a lot of work. It's just a lot that they're going through. That's why God's like, let's throw Cancer some abundance in the work life so that when their person gets their mindset cleared too, because they're working on it, they're doing really good at it too, then they're going to like be ready to come together, and Cancer's not going to have to worry about like, can we afford this? Can we do that? Some of you guys might even come from a form of generational wealth or a form of old money. Could be you or this person. Because like I totally pull Warren Buffett vibes, and that's whom I learned and studied from. Mama T did too. Even my Aries dad did. That this is somebody in old money who's got the money but does not flaunt it. All right. That's sort of a vibe here. It's somebody that with the hangman understands humbleness and humility. Okay. Something that had to be leveled up on this one. You guys just both had a few things to iron out in order to be ready to take this to the next level. Okay. Sagittarius, Pisces energy, pretty strong. Scorpio's pretty heavy duty on this one. Aquarius is here. Leo, Libra, Capricorn, and Virgo. Pretty strong Pisces and Taurus, though, actually, believe it or not. Ripley's believe it. Or not. Jack Palance. Anyways, man, am I dating myself. Oh, my word. We had one TV in the house, so basically we all watched what Dad told us to. Ask Mama T. I did have to make a deal with Mom to get the Knight Rider time slot. That's why I had to watch Dynasty, but it was okay. It was cool. Anyways, the thing on this going forward here is it's compromise in order to let your love and your work life both balance out. Six of Pentacles. I like this. Look, that's an alternative Sgt. Pepper album cover. That's a really cool photo from the photo shoot. That's one that was never used for the album cover, but it's really cool. I like it. Okay. So anyways, the thing on this is that the clearing of the mind gets finished up either during the week or it's already happening right now. So some of you guys will hear from them or will in the near future. And what I'm seeing is that for whatever this whole Pentacle-y thing is going on in your life, there's some more documentation that'll be needed. So like maybe it's an apartment, a house, or car loan. I don't know, whatever it is. But getting furniture, who knows? Whatever it is, though, there might be just a few extra of those typical hoops to jump through. But don't give up on all of this because you have come so far at this point. You might as well keep going, Six of Pentacles, because in the end, Judgment card to the Sun card, your work and love lives are both in the process of jumping from strength to strength and escalated this week, okay? It's going to just start taking off in the week ahead, but you're going to head into some super happiness. This is definitely happening during Leo season. I like that. Dig it. All right, I hope that helps, Cancer. And man, I want a Sun card, Hangman, Pisces, Leo. I want a Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn. Oh yeah, you're totally beating the devil this week. Look, you Four of Pentacles, you are protected. The devil can't get to you anymore. Check that out. Four of Pentacles in traditional Rider-Waite has that pentacle blocking and protecting the heart chakra, like Paul with his first guitar down there. That's what beats the devil vibes. Toby can't touch you. You're protected. I love it. Oh, yep, told you. Death card, transformation. Nice. Oh my gosh, Cancer, I cannot wait to do your weekly reading on Wednesday. All right, so subscribe, hang out, be a part, and I'll see you then. All right, and I'll see you Sunday with Frankie for Frankie's Tarot for our collab. All right, love you, Cancer. Dude, that's a good, wow, Gemini and Cancer both got good readings. I dig it. All right, let's do Leo. We're on a good track. All right, Debbie, it's possible. I'm 727 years old. No, I'm an 80s baby at heart. My body is much older than my soul. You're welcome, Jay Bird. My pleasure. Spinny hugs. Thanks for being here. Hey, Madden. What's up? Thank you. Hi, Alyssa. All right. Sharon. To know him is to love. Too many people. All right, let's see. On to Leo. Let me grab a little bit of a title card here. Correct. All right, you are welcome, Nini. Thank you for being here, Nini Jimenez. What's up? My name Jose Menace. All right, Leo, I grabbed the Bible Tarot. I'm not about to doubt my intuition, so you get the Bible Tarot. Let's do it. All right, Leo, you are going to be at 1 hour, 10 seconds. Let's go. What's up, Leo? Happy birthday, you. What are you doing, you cute little awesome lion? What's up? Okay. Spinny hugs, birthday hugs, the deck jammed. Either way, you get your own spinny hug, Leo. So come here so I can grip you up and be like, here's your happy birthday spinny hug. Spin you around till your hair blows in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. All right. I got you covered because you say it's your birthday. It's not my birthday. I'm not a Leo. But happy birthday to you. All right. I hope you have the bestest and awesome solar return yet. All right, Leo. Let's dig in and see what we've got going on for you and the one on your mind. All right. Because Leo, as you know, Leo, you're kind of a big deal, right? I mean, Elon told me your dominant planet is the sun, dominant rock. The other signs just get planets and satellites, but you get the sun. Filthy rich, I heard. I never said anything about filthy rich. Never said anything about that. Never. In fact, I don't know astrology. Leo, let's go. All right, happy birthday, Leo. What do we got for Leo? Tap me into Leo energy. Let's do it. Here we go, Leo. 2 shuffles. Let's do this. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Libras, no, Leos. Libra, wait your turn. Stop it. Some of y'all could probably be dealing with a Libra, possibly. It's Leo's turn. Okay, let's go. Over energy is the 9 of Swords. Leo, no wonder you needed hugs. Oh my word, what's wrong? Why do you feel like you're out in the dark? 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Because they just never see things from another perspective. 10 of Swords, and it's becoming a lot to handle. Why do you keep wanting to change your hair up, 10 of Swords? Samson can't pick a hairstyle. That wasn't a great day for Samson. 7 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're up in your feels trying to keep it real to bring out your 10 of Cups. But it's so many layers down that it feels like it eludes you. So to be honest here, you're kind of shocked this whole thing has gone on as long as it has, aren't you? 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, that's a lot of gone on as long as it has. Big time. All right. Ooh, hold on. I got the puzzle thing on TikTok. Hold on. TikTok wants to make sure I'm not asleep. Let me make sure I don't trip on the microphone. Hold on. Where is the microphone? Where'd it go anyway? Oh my gosh. How did the hell that? Hold on. This is all for the TikTok puzzle piece. I don't even have a card on the table yet. Hold on. I'll make this quick. Hold on. We're doing it this way. Come here. So you're looking for the missing puzzle pieces. Okay, I got you. Piece of cake. We can work with that. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Sorry. Give me some cards for Leo already, will you? 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Some of you guys could be an 8-8 portal, baby. The Fool card. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. This is an end of a cycle that's letting you level up in the 8 of Cups from strength to strength. I don't think this has ever happened in a reading for me. I laid down the Fool card. First card in the tarot deck, then I laid down the World card, last card in the tarot deck. This is a complete cycle being closed and leveling up. Some of you guys are going through a Saturn return or finishing up a Saturn return, coupled with a solar return. It's all big glow up. The Knight of Wands on the Page of Wands. Joshua, leader of faith, giving us the green flag on the Knight of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. This actually came out in the Cancer position in the same spot too. I'm being told there's more messages in the Cancer reading for you. So if you've got some strong Cancer in your chart, okay, especially in anywhere like that might deal with communication or something, you might want to check out the Cancer reading. Or if you're dealing with one, which at some point in everybody's life they have, right? But anyhow, Knight of Pentacles, you are totally shocked that this thing has gone on as long as it has. I'm not trying to make out with the cards. I was asked about this earlier. I like some people can scrawl in the water and things like that. I scrawl by looking at the cards. So I kind of zone in and just go tunnel vision deeper into the card. That's what I'm doing when I'm touching the card. I'm kind of scrying in the card. Okay. It allows me to go deeper into it. And they're kind of feeling the same way you are. Could be dealing with a Gemini because there's a bit of duality on this. This is my Long John Silver's card, the 8 of Swords, because much like how nobody knows how Jonah got inside the fish, nobody knows how Long John Silver's is still in business, right? Nobody knows. Even your guardian angels are being like, we don't know how this has gone on this long. Wow, Leo and the Cross Watcher have put up with this way longer than most people. This is a really unique connection, isn't it? This is a connection that's kind of deep down. You both know it's worth it. Interesting. So it's like someone's version of less is more came to bite them in the backside a little bit. 8 of Swords onto the World card. And now they're feeling like they've waited too long to come in correct and close a chapter or a cycle in order to elevate to the next one. 8 of Cups to the Fool card. The Ascension of Jesus. Pisces, Aries energy. Could even be a Pisces or an Aries or even a cusper vibe. Could be a Pisces, Aries cusper. I think what it is here is that it seems like they ghosted you based on learned behavior. This could go back to childhood with the Page of Wands. Somebody here might even be a musician or a singer-songwriter. Somebody's in the public eye somehow. Actor, actress, television, something. Somehow something goes to another level on this one, though, because it's like they're so used to drama or fighting in order to be in a relationship that they get very uncomfortable when they're faced with a connection that's on a higher level. That like this person had a lot of time. They needed to work on how to just be cool, calm, and go with the flow, right? The people before you in their lives around them, they didn't hang out with the best people. They hung out with some not so great people, and that's, it kind of rubbed off onto them from some learned behavior. I don't see it so much going back to their family or their upbringing, but I do see it just about like, how people fall into the wrong crowd. I think this person went through a phase, I don't feel too much of an age difference, too. You guys are pretty darn close in age. You guys might both be experiencing the same things at the same time. Clap your hands. Yeah, see? 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. I can't tell your guys' frequencies apart. It's so similar. Somebody here could be born on the 7th, the 10th, or the 6th, the 8th, the 18th, the 12th, the 11th, the 21st, maybe even the 10th or the 1st. Man, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. The air sign energy seems a little strong right now, too. You know what I mean? This could be some pretty heavy stuff on this one because it's the fact that like there's a big fear in their head that gets them overthink. Instead of like just being like, okay, let's see where this goes. And they're thinking, what if it goes wrong in 3 years? What if it goes wrong in 8 years? Or it's like, whoa, back the horse up. Because it's like, let's just get through the week and see where it goes. All right. This person is very used to like a lot of stuff coming at them or going wrong in their lives, right? And so the thing is that they get quite uncomfortable when faced with someone on your level. Okay. Now, the thing is that every time you try to have a conversation about things, the stuff that makes you feel uncomfortable, they're like, oh, hey, just relax. No problem. Everything's fine. And you're like, no, could we talk about this? Could we address this? 10 of Swords, 6 Pentacles. Then they go 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Relax. No problem. And then it gets to be at a point where it's like, you're like, yeah, it's never going to happen. However, with the Fool card to the World card, we got a plot twist on the tarot novella that is your life, Leo. I like this. Some of you guys have noticed this coming in and almost like you feel the energetical change. And your dreams have been just weird, haven't they? I like weird, though, because weird just means we don't understand why. But that's cool. I like that. Death card, nice, on the 3 of Cups to the Sun card. Oh, my word. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio energy on this one is showing a massive transformation. All right. This is somebody who's deciding to choose 3 of Cups, the wedding at Cana. They're choosing like a happy connection, a happy relationship with marriage vibes on here. Okay. That Death card is a transformation, like total Freaky Friday energies. Oh my gosh, you should totally see it. It's a good movie. But the thing on this is the new one's awesome. With this here, this is my Morgan Freeman card. Okay, this is my Andy Dufresne card because with that Death card, you could either get busy living or get busy dying. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio, Andy. I don't really know. They're choosing to get busy living, and that brings them right with you. They're definitely a bit of an avoidant for sure. I can see that, but it's because they're just not sure what they really want. Okay, even though the ages seem pretty, some of you guys there's a big age difference, but for some of you guys it's not that much. It could be a couple lifetimes age difference, and that one y'all got more lifetimes already under your belt than the other. But yet in this world, you guys are like the same age. You know what I mean? Okay. But that death card is that your dreams are giving you little previews of other lifetimes. It's almost like it's your own version of a movie night of like, hey, Leo, here's what happened when you were back in medieval times and you slayed the dragon, right? And then here's what happened back in Egypt when you guys were all singing the Bangles, right? And all the paintings on the... Anyways, all of that. You're just like going for... And the dreams with your person, those are the ones where you guys just have your own personal moments. So not bringing those up. But the big thing on this, the different upbringing seems to be the biggest hurdle to overcome. Cancer Scorpio energy on that one. You got pretty strong Cancer Scorpio coming out here. But Aries is here too with Libra. And you got Capricorn. So all the cardinal signs are showing up. Some of you guys got some strong cardinal signs too. And the 13th and the 31st really hit and resonate along with the 19th. But the outcome goes positive. Remember how we started with the 9 of Swords? It's like you're transmuting the incoming energy going forward in the week ahead, and like lemons into lemonade, for lack of a better hyperbole at the moment, that's manifesting the changes that you're wanting with the 10 of Wands, putting down the burdens, and with the 6 of Swords, seeing things from a more 9 of Cups perspective. 2 cards of weddings and parties. Some of you guys are traveling for a wedding or a reception or something to that effect, all right? But this is, somebody here is like a straight up wedding planner too. But the thing is that it's like the saying of seeing things from a different perspective, okay? Aquarius, 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. Strong Cancer and Aquarius on this message. That if hurt people, once they've death card transformed, then by the default in the universe, yin and yang, as above, so below, however you say it, if hurt people, then healed people heal people. Nice. Somebody here could be a writer or a wordsmith. But yeah, the thing on this is that it seems like that you came into each other's lives to complete your healing journeys in order to be ready for this long-term connection, 3 of Cups, wedding at Cana vibes, okay? That this allows, with the 6 of Pentacles, a happy and healthy mix of independency along with codependency, that you guys can both still be free to do yourselves and your lives, and without like having to be like checking in, couples check in. It's a thing. Hey, what's up? Thinking about you. You know, how's your day going? That stuff. But then also having the right codependency to know you're in a solid relationship, that you don't have to keep fearing that they're going everywhere. All right. I like that. 6 of Pentacles. I dig it. Leo, I got to see how this goes for you, because it looks like it starts off a little sluggish at the beginning of the week. By the end of the week, though, you're all world card. I dig it. All right. I hope that helps, Leo. I look forward to doing your live reading. All right. I'll see you back here Wednesday for your live collective reading. It's going to be cool. All right. I love you. See you later. Have an awesome birthday. You totally deserve it. All right. Next up, let's do some Virgo. Let's do Virgo. Virgo. By the way, Leo, your last card was the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry. All right. Anyways, if I didn't get that last message out, I would have probably had to come back on live just to be like, hey, by the way, the last card was 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's going house hunting. Well, that's fun. I like doing that. Sometimes I like driving through neighborhoods to get ideas of stuff to do to my landscape and be like, whoa, that house looks really good. I want that. You know what I mean? All right. Anyhow. Okay. Next up, Virgo. There we go. And for all the Leos that clicked out early, you missed the 10 of Pentacles card. That's all right. They'll figure it out. I don't know if that was me or God that said that. That's all right. They'll figure it out. But Leo is smart. Leo probably will figure it out. Why did I say it that way? Leo will probably figure it out. I don't know. I love you, Leo. Leo, your reading's over. Go sit back down. Sit down and control yourself, Leo. Okay. Anyways, let's go. Spectral Spec, what up? How you doing, man? What's up, girl? Spinny hugs. Twinkle Stars here. Raven's here. Nicola, what's up? Oh my gosh, Nicola, I love when you come into the lives, because I always think about the back of the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour album under I'm the Walrus, where it says, no, you're not, said little Nicola. Hi. Thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. Let's read some cards for Virgo. You ready, Virgo? Yes, you will, Nicola. You've already applied for it. Their HR department takes time because they didn't think they'd find you soon enough. They got to vacate the position you applied for, and then they call you to come in and finish and wrap things up, okay? It's typical. Hey, Taco, what's up? Linus, spinny hugs. Exactly, right, Linus? I knew you'll find that 10 of Pentacles eventually. I could have hit it under the table, and the Leo would be like, here it is. Like thing from the Addams Family. All right, Virgo. Let's go with Titanic for you. I want to use the Titanic deck for you, Virgo. So let's do that, shall we? We shall. Okay, that's cool. All right, on to Virgo. Virgo, you are going to be at 114.44. Let's see what we got. Hey, Virgo, what up? How you doing? Virgo, if you didn't notice, there is a pinned comment down below. It's got a timestamp that'll give you the info, because subscribe and be a part here, both on the channel here, Astrology and Frankie's Tarot, because on Sunday, August 10th, this coming Sunday, we going live. We're going to collab together. It's going to be an awesome time, all right? We have not read cards together in years. It's going to be so cool, and we want you guys to be a part of it, okay? So subscribe, hang out. What's up, Lizzie? All right, tap me into me to some Virgo energy. Give me some Virgo vibes. What do we got for Virgo? Give me some Virgolicious Virgo vibes. Go, Virgo, go, Virgo, go. Go, Virgo, go, Virgo, go. All right, let's see what we got. Perfect. I love it. We have the Four of Cups, and it came out reversed with the Two of Swords, telling me have faith, because when I reset and rephase and cleanse all the energies on these decks after every time I use them. In this case, if one comes out reversed, I got to honor it that way. So the opposite of the Four of Cups, that have faith. Your prayers are in the process of being answered, okay? I dig it. Me too, Tess. I love Frankie. She's like the sister I never got to have. She's my bestie. All right, let's give me 2 shuffles for Virgo. Let's do this. Here we go. You ready? 1. I love it. This deck is charged. The Ace of Swords and the Devil. They're both reversed. You're beating the devil this week. Ace of Swords. 1 Zorro, and the devil's gone. The devil don't stand a chance of getting to you anymore. I love this for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, 2 shuffles. Let's dig in. I got to know what's up. Let's do it. 1. Oh my word. Are you serious? I kid you not. If I was holding the deck upside down, Virgo, I would totally let you know, and I'd admit it. I'd be like, sorry, my bad. No, this deck is being held right side up. Every card popping is like a negative energy card in reverse. You're getting a good weekend. Knight of Pentacles. This is good. Five of Wands, the Sun card. You've been waiting and training for this, or they have for a minute. They want you. Straight up. I would love to be family friendly about it, but they totally want you. All right, let's go. 1. Patience Cross Watcher. Hold on. And 2. Let's love this deck for the obviously vivacious Virgolicious, also rather quite victorious in the week ahead, Virgos. Victory is yours. The Two of Wands, a decision is going to be made. They're already thinking about it right now. I kid you not, because this guy is standing on the part of the Titanic where you were allowed to stand. You couldn't stand at the very front of the boat like Jack and Rose did. They would have gotten in trouble in real life. There were signs posted. But there's our Knight of Pentacles and our Five of Wands. It leads right back into your Sun card. Oh my word. So like this person somehow knows you're ready to walk away from this. If they still don't know what they want, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 5, no problem. You're prepared in such eventualities, Five of Wands, because you got a knife. You got a knife like lifeboat number 13, right? If Crocodile Dundee had been on the Titanic, the knife problem would have fixed itself. But in the Sun card, you just want to be happy. And it wasn't what they said so much as how they said it that really set things off in the first place. Okay, I got you. Let's go. See the Death card and the King of Pentacles. Looks like the age difference is a factor. Because remember, in this one here, John Jacob Astor, he had a much younger wife, Madeline, on board. 5 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Devil's back, and there's the Ace of Swords. This is, I think I brought this up in Aries, I think, or Taurus. I can't remember. That every card, whenever cards are popping, they always pop back in during the reading. And they're all here. The Devil, the Ace of Swords. It's almost like I gave away the reading with all the cards that were popping. So it's almost like you know what's going on with this one, right? Because you were all in. Man, you're totally having weird dreams too. Some of you guys, somebody here, I'm talking to a Virgo, has had a near-death experience. But that's okay, because I got my Andy Dufresne card here. This here, Scorpio energy, this is my Morgan Freeman card in the tarot, because this one here, they knew they had to do something, all right? They could either get busy living or get busy dying. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Scorpio. I don't really know, but I know Andy played that music loud. Anyways, some of you guys either are or at some point in your past, when you were a wee little Virgo, Somebody here might have dealt with somebody that was incarcerated. Page of Cups shows this person's going to pop back up when you least suspect it with an offer, because that's Charles Lightoller on that Page of Cups. Cancer, Aries energy on this one. So it's like, are some of you guys hearing your person's name, like whatever the name is, or hearing their voice or something? I have a feeling that you guys are audibly connecting to each other. This person, although this person, this person open mouth and inserted foot with the usual vibes, right? The usual, I don't know what I want stuff, right? I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. I told you I wasn't ready for a relationship. I'm still trying to find my way or find myself. And it got you all where it left you in a Five of Swords, resting Five of Swords face, right? Ace of Swords, you're like, no problem. Everybody's allowed to hear it all the time, but I happen to be ready, right? Autumn Humble. Oh my gosh, girl. How you doing? Dun, dun, dun. Autumn Humble, have you done the Law and Order challenge on TikTok? The dun, 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 or whatever it is? What's up, girls? Fetty hugs. I miss you. How you been? Okay, meanwhile, Virgo, sorry about that. Back at your reading, okay? The thing with some of you guys, this person has ADHD, don't they? But it's also kind of a cute quirk. Sometimes you kind of don't mind it. The thing on this is that it's like you expected this cycle to repeat itself. And so it's like you cut it out before it got to be too much, okay? And you've known what you wanted from this for a while. And so if they don't, it's like that pretty much says it all. And even though it hurts, you got to do what's best for you, right? Somebody here takes a dancing class or is a dance instructor, whether it's like adult dance or like teaching a bunch of 5-year-olds to dance, like, that sort of thing. Something about that like resonates into it. Going down with a Capricorn. You got some pretty strong Capricorn energy here. Leo's here, Scorpio, minimal Leo, more Capricorn. As far as fixed energy, it seems to be stronger Aquarius and Scorpio vibes. Then you got Libra, Cancer. There's a little bit of Pisces, all right, and some Taurus too. But it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It's just a part of their chart activating. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Cancer in their chart's totally activating, or you're dealing with one. Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, that's all major arcana. So about midway through the week, it's time for a chapter of real love to come in. Queen of Cups on the World card. That's the Countess of Rothesses on this. All right. This vibes on this here is somebody who totally knows what they want, because right now they're in the, I think you put them in the free will, representing the Wheel of Fortune of like, hey, no problem. You're not ready yet? That's fine. Take your time, Wheel of Fortune. And when you're ready, reach out, let me know. I'll let you know if I'm off the market. And they're like, wait, no, you're not going to wait for me? And you're like, I'm ready. I told you I was ready. I've told you 12.5 times I was ready, right? But I'm still working on stuff. That's fine. No problem. And they're like, why is Virgo so unfazed by this? Virgo used to get mad and upset. And you're just like, I don't care. Straight up, Virg. Because you miss them. And it would hurt if they couldn't get this thing going, right? Major Arcana, you're willing to take that chance or take that risk if it leads you towards your happiness. You've done a lot of work on yourself. And you know what you want. And you're not trying to rush. If they're not wanting to rush, you're totally cool. The thing on it is, it's kind of like, if they still don't want this, it pretty much says everything. And even though it hurts you, it's kind of like you're outweighing, like what would hurt worse, walking away or like having to wait, right? It's, even though they didn't think you'd react like this, it's the true feelings that are on this. Like, is it hurting me more to wait, or would it hurt me more to walk away and go be happy? And it puts you at a very rough, like, Wheel of Fortune crossroads. But with the High Priestess, what you don't know is, because, like, especially for those of you that are having dreams about them or hearing their voice or their name in your heads, behind the scene with the High Priestess, they feel the connection and the disconnect from it. So they know they've kind of like pushed the limit. Eight of Pentacles, they need to work harder on this, do better, right? Because they're stressing the limits, right? You've got them knowing they messed up and they needed to work on this. They have to open up and express their true feelings and go all in on this. And you might not suspect it, but with all this major arcana, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, could be another Virgo for some of y'all. Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Libra, but literally everybody's here with the World card. Aries through Pisces shows up. This person's whole chart's activated because of your disconnect from things. And it's got them feeling some type of way in some kind of a rough way with the devil card. They're like, oh, no, Virgo can't. No. And you're like, yeah, they still love you. The high priestess here is that they have to open up and express true feelings in order to go all in on this. And like, I know, okay, look, straight up cross watchers, I totally know you're going through a lot. Major arcana. This is major shifts in yours and Virgo's connection. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands that leads to the Ace of Cups with the Magician card. You're going to make it through this because you can clear this Ace of Cups and reach out and come in for real love and express some true feelings. Cancer energy. So the thing on this is I feel in it that like the energies here that you've done and been through everything that they're going through, and it's tired you out too. Kind of like the vibes when like someone's recovering from an addiction, okay, right? Maybe for you or this person's like coming off of cigarettes or alcohol or drugs, sex, rock and roll, whatever, that it's not just the person going through the recovery, the rehabilitation that gets tired and burnt out from the changes. It affects the entire family, right? And there's major adjustments that come in for this with that high priestess on the Knight of Swords. With the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, they've done some work on this one. They just are at a point here that you're going through a time trying right now, but it does look like the incoming energies show that you guys can overcome this kind of like a trial by fire and work on this together with these major arcana changes here. So the biggest thing I see coming through it is that this trial by fire leads to a point of strengthening the connection and opening up the ability to go forward with clear communication, okay? In that they know they kind of pushed the barrier. And with the Two of Wands, I see them making the choice in the week ahead, all right? You wind up with a very Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, lovey-dovey vibes in the outcome, okay? I feel my Virgos will be getting a kiss this week. I hear Yoko Ono's song, kiss, 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 kiss me quick. Anyways, I think even if it's just a little peck on the cheek, heads up, Virgo, all right? Let's be, I just saw the scene from Dumb and Dumber, be like, grab the banana. Love it. Oh my gosh, Virgo. All right, I'll see you on Wednesday for your individual collective reading, and we'll see if we can tap in a little bit more to all this major arcana shift, because by the time we get to your collective reading, a lot of you guys will already be getting started on your relationships, okay? It's like Virgo, the next generation, all right? And Virgo, you get to be Captain Picard. All right, Virgo, I hope that helps. I love you. This is going to be an interesting week going forward, all right? Their heart's opening up faster than you think. All right. I'll see you later, Virgo. I love you. And I'll see you for the collab. That's the All Signs on Sunday. All right. Next up, let me have, oh, thank you so much, Sass. Don't let anybody on this side of the camera fool you. All of us likes to know when we're connecting to the energies. I still do it when I end a live, when I end an All Signs, I'm like, I don't even know what I said, but there's no way. And then it's like, you're good. So thank you. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Okay, I'm going to take 5. I'm just going to take a quick pause, stretch my legs, grab some water, pause for the cause. All right, and I'll be right back. Feel free to hang out, okay? The mod squad, the fam is down there. Just think of it like a chat room or Facebook, whatever. You guys hang out, and I'll be right back ASAP really quick, okay? Same with TikTok. Hang out. Mac, Brandy, Sunshine, got you covered, all right, on both platforms. Renee, what up? All right, so we'll see ya. All right. Hold on, I'm going to put the right caption up real quick. Intermission. Feel free. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I will be right back. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, I'll be polite to you guys and mute this thing so we don't have a Leslie Nielsen naked gun moment. Oh, Nicola, thank you. I'm rubber your glue. That means you're awesome too. You're fabulous too. All right, mute the mic. Ooh, piece of candy. Hi. Okay, what's you guys doing okay? How's it going? Hi, everybody, to the 250 in the chat. Love that like for you. And if you don't want to love the like, because tarot readings and your like videos thing, I totally get it. I've been on that side of the camera too. All right, so maybe just subscribe, set the bell. Doesn't cost a thing. We'd love to have you be a part of the fam. All right, now let's dig in. All right, we're on the back nine now. All right, that's a golf joke. I haven't played golf in a minute. I need to go to a driving range. That'd be cool. Random archer fact nobody cares about. I golf better right-handed than left-handed. It's a thing. I don't know. I never really played favorites though. I'm whatever works. I do things left-handed and things right-handed. Random archer fact nobody cares about. All right, let's go. Change the title card. There we go. Hi, Yvonne. What up? How you doing? Limitless. Spinning more hugs. Hi, Destiny. Oh my gosh, how you been, girl? Hey, Rap. What up? What up, dear Rap? All right, you ready? What up, right girl? What's up? I still won't use your pencils because I don't want to use them. I want to keep them. I like them. All the stuff you sent me for my birthday was so cool, right, girl? All right, hey, Vanessa. All right, Libra. You know what? I want to use the shadow deck. Let's get deep. Ooh, the Fool card. Nice. Hi, Rachel. What up? What's going on? How are you? Blue Texan, spinny hugs. All right, Libra, you are going to be at 133.50. All right. What is up, Libra? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Libra, think about your person. Let's tap in. Give me some thoughts, feelings, and emotions for the week ahead for Libra. What do we got for Libra? Libra, if you aren't subscribed to me and Frankie's Tarot, I highly recommend you do it because we are going live for the collab to end all collabs this coming Sunday, August 10th. We're going to tap into the Lionsgate energies, the retrograde ending energies, and we haven't read cards together in a minute, so hang out. Frankie's an old family friend. We're going to have a good time. All right. And your individual readings coming up on Thursday. One way or another, I will do these readings on time. All right. Archer time zone's worse than jet lag. But anyways, let's go. Give me two shuffles. Let's do it, Libra. What do we got for Libra? Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Here we go. Case dismissed. I forgot that, but it's back. Ooh, overall energy is the Two of Swords. Okay, this person's realizing they've been causing you some unnecessary friction. The Death card into the King of Pentacles leads right to the Six of Wands on Justice. That's your major arcana coming out on here. Moses coming down with the 10, 15-ish commandments on there, right? Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. This person knows they got to change and level up with that Death card. All right, that's my Morgan Freeman right there. You either get busy living or you get busy dying. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Might even be a cusper. I don't really know. But anyhow, yeah, that's a big word. Unnecessary friction on the Two of Swords is what has been causing the advancement of this connection to basically stall like an airplane at takeoff. Okay, I got it. Let's go. Let's do it. The Two of Pentacles. I think you got tired of this person making you the energetical scapegoat on the Two of Pentacles and the Empress, which is one of your main arcana cards. The Knight of Swords. God's got plans for you behind the scenes in the Eight of Pentacles. It's being worked on, okay? Some of you guys might even work together, but it's going into the Queen of Cups on the Page of Swords, into the Hermit. Shut the front and the back door on this one. They're totally stalking you online still. They're using a fake account. Okay, Libra, this is going to get interesting, but they're learning lessons from you. They're working to overcome the fears of opening up and being vulnerable, and you're the one that's helped teach them this. You thought they never listened to a thing you said, yet their brain recorded every single part of it with the Hermit card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. The thing is that they're working to overcome the fears of opening up and becoming fully vulnerable, okay? Could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn, could be an Aries. Oh, it is the other cardinal signs showing up. But Aquarius is here. Could be another Libra or Virgo. Man, strong Virgo energy. Cool. Okay. I want some more on this Empress. I want more on the X-axis. I want to see not X as in like your X type. The letter X. It's X, Y, and Z axes. Okay. I want more on it. King of Cups. C. Nine of Cups Moon card. There's a little bit of FOMO vibes coming in with the Strength card. Leo energy on this one. That's what's telling me that it's like they want you in their life, but selective sorts of their life or selective parts of their life. And then with the moon card, they hid the rest from you. Cancer, Pisces energy on this one, okay? I'm feeling some strong Pisces vibes off of this. You or them could be born on the 18th. Somebody here is a life path number 2 or an 8, or born on the 28th, 2nd or the 8th comes out too. You know, it's like, oh, so you're like, no, you need to open up. And they're like, oh, no. I'm like, you know, you send like a really thought through text. It's long, it's got the details, it's a conversation. And it comes back with, okay, thanks, yup, uh-huh. Or the thumbs up. They just hit the thing like that. And you're like, whoa, wait, I really thought about all of this, right? And it's not that they weren't interested or not interested. It's the fact that they think the mysteriousness is cool, but as you're getting into this strong of a connection, the vulnerability got to come in too. And that's a little bit of what's going on this. You wish them well, and you didn't realize that one little word or that one little phrase or sentence held some serious weight to it, okay? Some of you guys might have a stellium in your chart, or they do. Pisces energy pretty strong on this one too, but you got the cardinal signs too. I want to see what's up with this. The King of Cups and the Nine of Cups. It's like with that Page of Swords, you're teaching them how to love themselves. Four of Pentacles, and to open up. Because see, Four of Pentacles are there, but then you come in on Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker, trying to show them a way towards peace and love. And with the Queen of Wands, this is the one that works out, because we're even back to the Two of Swords. It's as if I've never touched or shuffled this deck. That blind faith in the process here, because the thing on it is that it's like, open up, call me back, FaceTime, do something in this one. They're working to overcome that like fear of the unknown on this moon card, because the moon card represents fears and unknown directions in that. And they're getting to the point of, yeah, trying to mend the fence to figure out like why they're like, you know what it is? Okay, on the Queen of Swords to the Moon card, straight up. Right now, the cross watcher, they're a little fearful or a little nervous about like, they fear if they reach out and do this, that either they'll be left unread or that worse yet, that they're blocked. Because they're like, well, it's how I handled the situation, and it's how I'm used to situations like this being handled, so I'll bet you Libra's going to do the same thing. But yet you're not planning that. You're in a different direction in this one. They're working to overcome that fear of the unknown here in order to take the risk. Got to open up. Got to be willing to be a little vulnerable, all right? And cross watchers, Libra gave you the key during that conversation that you guys had last. See how Namaya's got the key in his hand right there? The thing on it is that they know they said it wrong, okay? It's not that you took it out of context here. But they also fear that you won't accept the old, hey, just relax, everything's going to be okay. I told you, just give me some time on this. I'm doing it, Two of Pentacles. They don't think you're going to take that anymore. They're like, man, I know I got to, this can't be a light duty conversation. They can't keep trying to ignore this combo. It's got to happen, right? Can't keep sweeping it under the rug. Because like before when you'd bring this up, you just wind up stuck in the energetic mud. And it led you to doing a lot of work and learning a lot about yourself behind the scenes. With the Hermit card, self-reflection, okay? I really think, well, the South Node was in your sign, was a big catalyst to a lot of the changes in your life, and they're just working to catch up now on this one, right? They're at a point where that they can overcome the test that they're going through, because God's like, you need to open up. Libra taught you this. You've learned this. You guys have totally rubbed off on each other, Page of Swords, right? You still got little things that are little expressions or mannerisms or actions of theirs. They still do the stuff of yours. You guys have a stronger bond than this. That's the thing. That they're coming unstuck from the mud and becoming more vulnerable this week, okay? Some of you guys, what I'm seeing here is that you will actually notice a straight up change in this week, trying harder. They're actually straight up not going to talk to you about it. They're going to actually pony up with some actions. Okay, I dig that. This could be a Scorpio, could be a Leo. They definitely got some strong fixed energy in their chart. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Interesting. But then you got that cardinal energy showing up too. Ace of Swords, speaking of which, this could be another Libra. Two of Cups into the Tower card. The Seven of Cups, see? overcoming some of the temptations on this one of like, what will Libra, am I blocked? Will Libra not even want to talk to me now? Have I taken too long in the Two of Cups, right? And you can kind of feel their tension or their anxiety because you guys still have a connection, like the bond of David and Jonathan's talked about here. Okay, it's in your blueprint. It's meant to be. The names David or Jonathan might even resonate to you guys. The thing on it is, though, is that, you know what, they're going to overcome this. They're overcoming a lot of insecurities that leads to things never working out in their life in order to find the confidence to be on your level in the relationship instead of in the depression that dragged you guys down. 7 of Cups. They're going to overcome that. And instead of letting this get dragged down into like an old cycle, they're coming up onto your cycle that you've been into for a while. And they just had to, with the Page of Swords, catch up. Okay? Which is funny because they told me last night you were mustard or mayonnaise in their dreams. I don't know which. Why do you suppose that is? But, oh, they're having some freaky deaky dreams too. All right, I got it. I hope this helps. This is interesting. They're going to come in a way that you do. Yeah, I told you. And it's the least possible way. 7 of Cups to the Sun card tells me you, Libra, could think of a million different ways or scenarios that this will play out, right? It's going to be the 1,000,000th and the one way that you never dreamt of in a million years that it works out. Okay? Could be even straight up in the week ahead. So I hope that helps, Libra. All right? I love you, and we will check in when we do your collective reading on Thursday and see where this is going. All right? Because some of you guys will already be in a happy place by then. So I'm looking forward to checking up on this for you later on. Okay? So subscribe, be a part of the fam. I'll see you at the collab all signs on Sunday, and I'll see you back here Thursday for your reading. Because this week, I'm setting the intentions. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right. All right? I love you, Libra. I'll see you later. All right. By the way, the Emperor, Daddy's is home, so they do boss up here before the weekend. I like that. All right. Okay. Do-ba-do-ba-do-do-do. Boop. All right, next up, on to Scorpio. Oh, Conchetta. What's up, girl? Thank you. Is it Conchetta or Concetta? I'm sorry, I don't English good at all, but thanks. Hey, Fifi. Fifi, you don't know how right you are. It's not a dream. It's very real. You do not know how right you are about that statement. Actually, you do know how right you are about that statement. That's what's totally awesome. Dig it. All right, on to Scorpio. Y'all ready for this, Scorpio? Do-ba-do-do-do. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thanks, Rap. Thank you. All right. From India. Oh, my goodness. Bro hugs back to you from the United States. Thanks for being here all the way from India. That's so cool. All right, on to Scorpio. Crayola deck. Bet. All right, let's do it. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we got going on. All right. There we go. Cool. All right, Scorpio, you are going to be at 1:45:33. Hi. What up, Scorpio? Get ready to put the kiddos to bed. Time for a little tarot after dark. Okay, we're going to do a whole nother set of standards and practices. So what's up, Scorpio? If you have not noticed, Scorpio, please subscribe to this channel and to Frankie's Tarot. All right, check it out. The link's down below. Because Frankie and I have been long-term family friends, and we are going live together for a collab this coming Sunday the 10th. All right, so subscribe to both channels. We're going to stream it on both channels and TikTok and that. And look forward to having you come and hang out with us. All right. So let's see what's up for you and your person for the week ahead. You ready for this? Let's do it. Scorpio, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Totally. Don't even got to ask that question. That's a given. Is that rhetorical? All right, let's do it. What do we got for Scorpio? Let's go for it. Hey, Sound Foundation. What up, y'all? Hey, Darkwater. See ya. What's up? You ready? Ready, Mac? Ready, Scorpio, mama woman? Let's go. Hey, Renee. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful Scorpios. Whoa. Hey, we got a stowaway. We got a little bit of a rogue card. And it's your major arcana. Oh, you are in a league all by yourself in the week ahead. You are going to be standing out. This is nice. This is a major transformation in your life, too. This is my Andy Dufresne card coming in here, Morgan Freeman style. Because this death card tells me you either get busy living or you get busy dying. I love it. All right. I'm going to leave your major arcana right here. This reading's for you. Hold this, Buddha Squirrel. Hold that. Thank you. Okay, let's dig in. Give me some cards. 5 of Cups underneath the Death card. How about a transformation out of a depressed 5 of Cups mode right into a happy, positive energy that also brings in some real love with Page of Cups? Nice. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, and more Scorpio. Oh, this is your reading. Or you're dealing with another Scorpio. Let's see what's up. We have the 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You've waited for this moment. You've protected your heart for this moment that's coming up, Ace of Pentacles. You've been making serious plans behind the scenes, too. Look at all the work you're doing to start a fresh foundation with this Ace of Pentacles. I dig this for you. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles in this energy. Then we go into the 3 of Cups after the Judgment card and right into the 7 of Pentacles. Scorpio, on a side note, your money is leveling up this week. There's some abundance, some stability coming in too that just gets your feet connected to ground and makes you feel much more stable and confident in the direction that you're taking for your life in the week ahead. Whew. Hold on, I need a drink of water. That was a long sentence. Okay, we're back. So this is neat, okay? You're going to find out why the Tower moment in your life happened this week that gives you a little bit of a spark in order to keep going. Because you are totally on the right path, okay? Some of you guys have a neat memory of building sandcastles on the beach, or you're making plans to travel and it might result in making sandcastles on the beach. I don't know. But the thing on this is that you're on the right path and they just needed to catch up, right? So they'd never see things from your perspective. And this closed offness is what would have led to a worse Tower moment in the future had it been allowed to continue on the path it was going. So you made the right call by doing what you did, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and kind of isolating yourself in the 4 of Pentacles, right? Taking like some time for yourself. Even though everybody's trying to force you into doing certain things, because they never see things from your perspective, right? The Judgment card, you had to cast a judgment on this one and do what was best for you because you'd spent so long doing so well for everybody else. This closed offness is what led to this, okay? If this hadn't happened now, it would have gotten much worse going forward. This, believe it or not, is protecting and saving your happiness going forward to continue on this, okay? This person kind of puts himself on their own pedestal, don't they? Interesting. And an ego knock was needed. Somebody here could be born on the 4th, the 1st, the 14th, the 24th, maybe even the 6th or 26th, the 7th, 27th is here, the 17th, maybe even the 3rd or the 30th. But yeah, like, I think you were brought into this person's life to help assist them in a continued ego death and a humbling of their energy. The Hangman and I got chills, and the Tower. I called this card before it even showed up. This is why I love tarot. Oh my gosh. It's like the cards are just here so you guys don't have to stare at a boring table for the whole 3 hours. I told you you're going to find out why this Tower makes sense, and you're like, not a chance. No way. Hang tight, Hangman. You're going to. Because this person has put you through a lot. Look at you. Look, that's you up there, I think, with your hand on your head being like, oh my gosh, what is going on, right? This person's like, hold on, give me just another minute. I'll be okay. Because the Hangman puts themselves in the tree of life. So it's telling me you chose to disconnect in order to what was best for you. Because you're dealing with a person who's so vain that they think Carly Simon wrote that song about them. Right? And for some of you guys, they might not even have been born when that song was wrote. Who knows? Could be an age difference. But this is what the thing is on this one. They have been working on that. Okay? On this Hangman, I think your aloofness has somehow triggered a Tower moment. Look at them on the phone being like, did you see what Scorpio just did? Oh my gosh, right? And you're like, I'm not doing anything. Don't mind me. I'm just hanging around, right? I didn't do nothing. I'm just here. They're like, oh my gosh, look at what Scorpio did, right? And you're like, what? Your aloofness totally has their attention because they thought you'd be more affected by this. I mean, even if you are, you're totally not letting it show. And I know whether you are or not, but that's between us. Only your hairdresser knows for sure. Knight of Wands. I think they're realizing they threw the monkey wrench in on this, right? Somebody here might be a mechanic or ride a motorcycle. I knew it. World card and Ace of Wands. This here is a big test in your vitality, all right? Because there is still a connection and a spark right between you two. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. This connection is currently going under a glow up in order to put things right between you two. Ace of Wands to the World card. This person, God is actually thanking you because this person had reached a point where had pulled all 77 cards in the tarot deck. This was the last step to close this old cycle so they could go forward, be ready for a relationship, and they wouldn't do it. So God sent in a Scorpio. You, right? They're like, no, I don't want to close this cycle. I don't want to. God's like, okay, no problem. Send in the Scorpio. Piece of cake. No problem. Right? Because all this person does is throw monkey wrenches and things. So you're totally being pivoted into a new direction. I think it might wind up taking the two of you out of your comfort zone. You're ready for it, but they're going to freak out just a wee little bit. Could be another fixed sign. Could be another Scorpio. Could be a Taurus, maybe an Aquarius, possibly a Leo. The Earth sign energy is really strong in your reading. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. There is Cancer, and there is Libra. Aries is here. Pisces is here. That's it so far. Somebody here is born on the 4th or the 6th, the 3rd, the 8th, maybe the 18th or the 28th. And Temperance. Hello, Sagittarius. 3 of Pentacles into the 8 of Cups. Right to the 10 of Cups. So this is undergoing a transformation in order for them to not slow their roll, but grow up a little bit or come in just a bit more mature, balanced, and stable, right? Because you love them. You just don't want to feel like you're raising another child, right? Hey, Katie. What's up, girl? Spinny hugs, girl. Chosen Divine. You think they're doing just fine, but they're stressed out so much they're not even doing their dishes at home, right? They're like, no, I'm thinking about Scorpio right now. I still can't believe it, right? And somebody's like, hey, have you done the dishes, cross-watcher? Yeah, I'm working on it. All right. This thing, like, you got them feeling some type of way. For some of you guys, there might be a mediator or something that might be helping you guys, or maybe even counseling or something. This connection, the level up, though, is pivoting it in a direction here where you're feeling their frustration just as much as they're feeling your frustration. And you're feeling their frustration because they're having to change their ways and they're not wanting to change their ways. Okay? This is kind of a grow up or a glow up on their side of the fence that they can't control. Okay? Very similar to like somebody trying to get back into their high school jeans and realizing you're not the high school age anymore. Those jeans no longer fit you. Right? And it's not that for any reason other than the fact that as we get older, our body grows. Okay? But that's the thing. They can't keep fighting fate is the thing on this, and you were brought in to help them through that. Now, the thing is on this, with all this major arcana, God kind of has them backed into a free will corner, okay? Because to it, which came first? Our free will or the fact that God knows all of our free will decisions already, and in reality, there's only one timeline, right? That's some deep quantum stuff for y'all. But the thing on this is, it's just like the energy of a twin flame. What if a twin flame is just like every other solar spirit or energy, and the fact that we're all already complete as it is, and the twin flame energy can drop from vessel to vessel to vessel. It's Archer's James Bond hypothesis, okay? But that's the thing. There's an energetical jump in this one here as God has got them backed into a corner and they have to learn about their actions having serious consequences, right? I don't know why, but the parable of the boy who cried wolf, that probably is somewhere in the Bible. But yeah, it's what's taken right at the 10 cups. They realize they can't keep making up stuff about you because people know their MO or whatever. It's on top of it, it's the boy who cried wolf too, or girl, no gender in tarot. But they're learning a lot about this, okay? The actions having consequences, and that the reason they've only ever made it to 8 cups and never all the way to 10 cups is because of them. And that's what's allowing these pentacles for the slate to get cleaned up with this major arcana going forward to get you guys to that 10 of cups. Yeah. 2 of cups on the lover. Scorpio, I think you got a date night coming up. I totally think there's date night vibe energy on this Scorp. What I'm seeing here is that the glow up that it's going through is that I see them learning lessons here and compromise in a way to like how to admit responsibility for their actions too, so that you guys can get things on the right track going forward. Could be I so want to know what that dog knows stuff. But look, see, told you. Okay, can we get together and can we make good on this and take things forward towards my 10 of cups with you that I'd like to have, Scorpio? And you're like, okay, you can see where that goes. If you get the message, that's your confirmation ready to go. Because if not, God wouldn't let them send the message. They'd probably either throw their phone again or there'd be no cell phone reception or something. So, and some of you guys already have gotten the message and you're just like, I don't know if I can trust them. No. If you've gotten the message, it's safe to proceed and take action on this. And if not, you're going to get it in the week ahead. Six of Swords to the Star card. It's really written in the stars for this. The Page of Wands, the Emperor, they're already looking for you with that flashlight sticking out on this. Some of you guys, there's a memory of having to hold the flashlight for your dad as a kid or something and him being like, that's not the part of the engine. Who taught you how to hold a flashlight? And you're like, you? And they're like, shut up, hush. That might just be an old childhood memory unlocked with the Emperor. I do see a meeting of the minds here to learn from the lessons so that you guys can get things back on track, though. All right. Somebody might live near train tracks. Okay. Hope that helps. All right. I got to see what's up with your reading going forward. I think your reading on Thursday will be interesting to see the direction and how far this has progressed. It'll let us get a nice base point to keep tracks on it, too. Cardinal and fixed energy seem strong, but there is some Gemini and Sagittarius here. Strong Cancer, Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn. Then you've got a little bit of Leo, not really much to count, but there's some Leo here. All right. Leo's trying to pretend they're not paying attention, but Leo's here. There's Leo energy. Anyways, and then we've got, could be another Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius. Yeah. All right. I hope that helps, Scorpio. This is going to be interesting to see where this goes. All right. That's a lot of major arcana. Your person's going through some stuff just as much as you are. So the outcome is going to be interesting. All right. I hope that helps, and I will see you later on. All right. Love you. All right. All right. Sag. Are you ready, Sag? It's your turn. You ready, Sagittarius? Let's go. Let's do it. And thank you all too. Remember, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me, whether it's a Zoom or YouTube, all you got to do is scan the QR code here, use the pinned comment, or check out the pinned comment in the bio on TikTok and that, so you can book a reading with me. All right. It's all automated instant gratification. All right. On to Sagittarius. What's up, Sag? It's your turn. How you doing? What's going on? All right, let's see here. Hey, Monica. Aw, thanks, Lisa. Love you, girl. What up? All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. I would like to use for you the I don't know. Let's use the new deck. Let's bust the new deck out. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Good choice, Archer. Why, thank you. All right, Sagittarius, you are going to be at 2 hours and 12. Okay, so 2:00:12. Hey, Sag, what up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Sag, if you did not notice, I have an up-and-coming collab live this Sunday, August 10th with Frankie over at Frankie's Tarot, longtime family friend of mine. So we would love for you to be a part of this collab. We're going to check out the Lionsgate energies, the end of retrograde. So make sure you're subscribed to me and Frankie's Tarot, and there is a link in the pinned comment that'll give you all the details, all right? And don't forget, we're doing your reading. I swear I'm staying on schedule this week, Sag, okay? So we're going to do your reading this coming Thursday. All right, Sagittarius, I want Saturday off, so I'm ready for Sunday for the collab. So I'm going to stick to the schedule. Speaking of which, let me have some more coffee. Hold on, 10 gallons, please. Cool. All right, so let's tap in and tune into your energy, Sagittarius, because as you know, I am the Sag Whisperer, all right? I've been affectionately called that by my bestie. So let's see what we've got for you, all right? I'm here for you, and I am your protector. So let's see what we got for you, Sag. What do we got for Sagittarius? Get me everything you've got for Sagittarius. Okay, come here. Don't you stay put, deck. Ooh, this deck is charged. Oh my gosh, the deck was trying to like go all over the table or something. All right, that means we're tuned in. Let's go, Sag. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful Sagittarius, the only sign worthy of 5 syllables. Here we go. Over energy is the Queen of Swords, a little bit of peace in the valley, Libra energy, and a newfound confidence in the connection and the direction going forward. 8 of Wands. I didn't even look yet. I told you, going forward. This direction is not backwards. This is still in forward direction into the 4 of Swords. That after a bit of pause, of reflection and time, the 10 of Cups shows up. This is happening sooner than you think in the week ahead. It's like you're picking your battles here, and you're going forward, Eight of Wands, no matter how much it hurts on the Four of Swords. Overall, you're making the right choice. It still leads you right into the Ten of Cups. I dig this. All right, let's go. Oh, thanks, Megan. I literally love this deck. It's a pretty deck. All right, let's go. All right, I got the Judgment card. You're picking your battles. I got chills off it. I love reading for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Knight of Pentacles into the Three of Cups. It's a slow go to get to the Three of Cups, but the wedding at Cana is still here. So there is marriage in your energy. There's union. Some of you guys might even have an upcoming wedding that you're getting ready to go and attend. Four of Cups, the Devil into the Star card. Okay, right into the Empress. Oh my word, you're beating the devil in the week ahead. And this has come out for a few other signs earlier too. I think, was it Taurus and Cancer or Gemini and Cancer got this? Maybe Cancer and Leo. But yeah, Sagittarius, you're going through a lot of frustrating energies right now, but in the week ahead, you actually are you're going to eclipse out the devil energy. Toby does not stand a chance going forward in this Four of Cups. He's trying to make you think you're not on the right track in order to slow your progress. But the Star card to the Empress shows that you can recover from this. Toby doesn't stand a chance in the week ahead. Some of you guys might have some strong Aquarius in your chart. All right, could even be your moon placement, maybe even further out. Okay, like big placements like Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, something like that. So the thing is that you're going forward no matter how much this hurts or affects your personal life, right? It's kind of like you're at the point where you're like, what's the use, Archer? Devil card on the Four of Cups. Maybe it's just not meant to be for me in this timeline. I'll just focus on my work and go with the flow where it takes me. And, you know, maybe I'm meant to have that big office, fourth floor, boss up, you know, Warren Buffett energy. And I'm like, well, kind of, but according to your blueprint, you're supposed to have love and marriage too. All right. Let me see what the delay was on this. Cancer energy, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra. Leo energies here too. Nine of Wands, you're not meant to be alone. See, Sag, that's your card, but it came out reversed. You're not meant to be alone. Eight of Pentacles, your guardian angels are doing some serious work on this person for a love offer to come in that you don't suspect. Knight of Cups. That's a very unique offer. This shows me that you might be like, Archer, there is no way in the world this will happen. There's no way in the world things will work out. And I'm sitting here going, you know what? You might think of a million reasons why it can't, but that one reason you haven't thought of why it can is the reason why it does. Okay? It's a surprise. I don't see it. You're meant to be alone. This is just a lesson in communication between the two of you guys that didn't go so great here, right? Age difference or living situation seems to be the two dominant factors on this. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Taurus is here too, though. You then could be born on the 4th, the 7th, the 9th, maybe the 8th, 28th, the 18th is here, maybe even the 3rd, 30th. 24th, the 20th, and the 19th show up too, okay? The Capricorn energy does seem to be pretty strong here, though. But Taurus, too. Let me see what's up with that Devil card. Because I think the devil on your shoulder is the one telling you, Sag, this is all your life will ever be. And Toby needs to hush because he's lying to you. Yep, the Nine of Pentacles into the Sun card. You are on the right track. Six of Pentacles into the Queen of Swords coming back in the overall energy. Abigail, the Peacemaker in the Biblical Tarot. It's the vibe on this is that there's a communication barrier as a result of dealing with a lot of players. That results in keeping you at arm's length. Yeah. The thing on it is they're so trained from the people in the relationships that they dealt with before you. And it's not that they're still dealing with another person. The person's out of their life. It's healing from, it's like the trauma response from it. They're not interested in the person, but it's like somebody that went to war and then they came back from war, so they're not in the war anymore, but yet they're still recovering from the experience of the war. Okay? This person's been through a lot. And that's what's going to result in this because, yeah, like every time it tries to start up, it turns into makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup. And it's at a point where God's like, you can't keep doing that to Sagittarius. So he had to put this on a pause, Four of Swords. put the connection on hold, allow you guys to go your separate ways and do some healing work, okay? So it's like a little to no communication, but yet you guys are still keeping on each other's minds. And we're literally back to the reading starting over. 8 of Wands into the Queen of Swords. Like everything is progressing in the direction. The thing on it is that, man, they had a lot of work left to do when you guys met. Because their controlling and manipulative behavior, that's the energy here that got over to this. And the way they told you what to do, Libra energy off of that. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Don't tell a Sagittarius don't tell any sign what to do for that matter. Everybody's got free will. I think that what led to the communication barrier of like, oh, Sagittarius, I know what's best for you. And you're like, I love you, but no, you don't. I kind of know what's best for me, right? Could be a Virgo or another Sagittarius possibly, but you do have some Leo energy here too. You know what the thing on this is that it's just that you guys both have so many things going on in your life that you're both really jumpy on this. So with everything going on in your lives that had to be worked on and worked out, this was all, yeah, that's why this thing all had to be put on hold to provide a bigger tower moment from happening in the future. I didn't mean to ramble off onto my own path here. Like, you know, like some people like scrawl when they're looking at the water or looking at images or stuff. I scribe while I'm looking at the cards. So when you see me like making out with the cards like this, I'm zoning in. Like this card takes on dimensions as I do that, and it allows me to get further messages and channels. Sometimes I just kind of wander off in my own direction where I'm going. But you know what I'm pulling off of this? It's almost like I should have used the Titanic deck for you, because I'm pulling the vibes of kind of like a rare known incident that happened in Titanic's life. When Titanic was departing out of Southampton on April 10th of 1912, what some people don't know about is that on its way out, the suction from the ship's propellers caused another ship, ironically called the SS New York, right? It was tied up in the docks, but the suction of Titanic caused that ship to snap its ropes, right? And it started getting sucked towards the Titanic. But a tugboat got in between the two ships just in time to prevent the two ships from hitting each other. However, if the two ships had been allowed to hit each other, Titanic's maiden voyage would have been delayed, and it wouldn't have been in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on April 14th when it got in the way of the iceberg, right? Your guys' connection in your guys' energy and your timeline, which is a very unique connection, okay? You know it's a unique connection. They're learning it. But in your guys' connection, you guys did actually, the New York hit the Titanic, and it stopped the Titanic from proceeding out. This pause happened in order to prevent you guys from hitting an iceberg in the relationship later on down the road. It's all happening to lead you guys into a successful long-term marriage with the Three of Cups. That was deep. So it's like you both went into this guarded theme, like wound up and kind of like wound up manipulating each other into this fight in silent mode. But yet it's still opening the door for communication to come out in the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands. They're going to choose you on this one. That's the thing. So it actually is the silence and the fight and what you guys have gone through that opens the door up to communicate this. Instead of just assuming that they know what you want or they know what's best for you, they actually come back in and ask you what you would like, and then you guys start setting up the foundations to turn this into what it should have been, which is a long-term marriage, straight up. Okay? Wow, that was heavy, Doc, but I love the vibes. Your collective reading this week is going to be, I wish I could pull more on this. Oh my gosh. We are totally, I don't care how much coffee I got to get this week. We're doing your reading on Thursday. I got to go deeper, okay? For some of you guys, by Thursday, y'all are already working this out and starting to actually communicate and finding out what you want instead of telling you what you want. Oh, wow, they're going through a massive awakening. I love it. The Sun card anchors the reading too. So strong Leo vibes. Cancer's here. Scorpio, Gemini's pretty heavy. Libra, Aquarius, Aries and Taurus, Virgo, and there is some Capricorn. Pretty heavy Capricorn on that. But I love that you're one of the signs that's totally beating the devil this week. Toby don't stand a chance by the end of this week. That's going to be such a clearer mindset for you going forward. I love it for you. You're going to have a good reading. It's going to be a good week ahead. It's just getting started. This is wonderful. I love it. I hope that helps, Sagittarius. You stay close. Keep me posted on this one, okay? And I'll see you Thursday for your live reading. And I'll see you Sunday for the collab with Frankie. All right? So hope that helps. I love you, Sagittarius, and I'll see you later. Okay. Speaking of all that Capricorn in the reading, let's see what's up. Capricorn's up next. You guys doing okay? Thanks for being here, y'all. What up? What's up? Mac. Hi, Mac. Mac's hybrid crisscrossing over onto YouTube. What up? Hey, Rahama. What up, girl? Spinny hugs, Rahama. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you for the hug. Is that Isaiah? Thank you for the hug, Isaiah. Thanks, Tara. Spinny hugs, guys. All right, on to Capricorn next. Let's see what we got up for Capricorn. Okay, hold on, wait. Did I put this? Yeah, it's okay. It's got to be this way. Okay, cool. Sorry, Virgo Moon won't let me. Virgo Moon and Rising won't let me put the cards back unless they're straightened up. Here we go. I blame it on a placement. It's probably most likely just OCD combined with ADHD. I don't know. Anyways, I don't care. All right, up next is Capricorn. Let's go for it. What's up, Melissa Justice? How you doing? All right, you got it. All right, you gonna get all the hope. All right, let's see what we got. I like that. I love the word hope. It's such a good word. Okay, let's see what we got on this. All right, Capricorn. Cool. Capricorn, I would like to use the Archer deck. I haven't used that deck in a minute. Let's grab this deck. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Nice. That's a good way to start. Hey, Alyssa. What up, hon? Okay, Capricorn, we're going to do yours at 2/13/33. Let's go for it, all right? What up, Capricorn? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Capricorn, if you haven't noticed, there's a link down below, a timestamp in the pinned comment that'll fill you in on the details about the collab that's coming up with me and Frankie over at Frankie's Tarot. Long-term family friend. We are going to actually be doing an all signs, pulling on the end of Mercury retrograde combined with Lionsgate Portal. So make sure you subscribe to both channels. Love to see you come and hang out and be part of the fam. And your collective reading is going to be on Friday. And one way or another, no matter how much coffee I have to get, I will get to that reading. Hi, Sunny Mama. Sunny Mama, what's up, girl? Spinny hugs. I missed you. All right, let's go. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to come into the live. You sent me that live notice the other day. I'm sorry I missed it. I got in there too late. But I love you. All right, Capricorn. What do we got for Capricorn? Tap me into Capricorn. Let's go. Capricorn, I think you might be getting some attention this week just from friends, family, and people around you. You won't wind up feeling so alone by the end of the week. And I kind of like that. All right, so let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, Sunny Mama, new job. That's awesome. Ooh, Capricorn, there could be some job money vibes in here because all the conversations and timing all happens for a thing and a reason. 10 of Swords is the overall energy on this deck, okay? This is like, you know, it seems like your love life is in a slight pause this week. 10 of Swords and the Sun card. By the end of the week, though, we have the High Priestess to Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is a real estate card in my folder here, okay? And that's telling me that there's action being taken in the High Priestess on your money side of things. I think your love life has a slight pause this week, while something on your financial side that's got you going 10 of Swords into this 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess Temperance card works out. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got. All right. 8 of Cups. The Emperor, nice. The 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands, Page of Cups. Some of you could be born on the 10th. I do have a lot of 10s in your energy. Oh, this here, okay, I think this came out in the Scorpio reading, but this time it actually applies to you. You notice how I saw the 10 of Swords at first? I'm going to own this one. I was holding the deck upside down. Every other card was reversed. It is actually, see, this is all about perceived value. I thought the 10 of Swords was upright. In reality, it's reversed. This is the right order for the deck. So this tells me it's the end of the overthinking, that the money life works out, so your love life behind the scenes ascends to another level. It's kind of like God was saying that, like, hey, Aries, and ooh, who y'all are dealing with in Aries? Because I was guided. I literally touched the Emperor card. What's up with this? Come here. Give me more cards on this. This ties to that 10 of Swords going reversed. Aries energy. Hold on. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Death card. My Morgan Freeman card shows up with that Death card. You either get busy living or you get busy dying. What I'm seeing coming out on this one, it seems like your love life has a slight pause. But here's the thing. There's something in your financial side that's requiring further attention, okay? Could even tie into a home or something like that. But in order for something that you've been patiently waiting for to happen, this needs to take top priority. It's like, I missed the table. Oh, okay. It's like you didn't miss the mark in the love department. God's getting something else in your finances or your personal life on your side of the fence ready because your person's finishing something up with the Two of Cups to come your way. But with the King of Pentacles, God wants your money, stability, home life, and everything in order to help Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands eliminate a lot of some of the stuff that causes the most fights in a relationship. And so by the weekend, your Pentacle status is leveled up, and then God's like, okay, let's talk about love again. All right, so there is stuff on the Eight of Cups going on behind the scenes for your person to level up and come in correct. So that's why God's like, okay, let's fix the money up. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Then at the end of the week, it's like you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be like, wow, all of a sudden everything just starts clicking and working out on this. The Eight of Swords comes in. So literally right here, while your person's reflecting back and looking in the mirror on themselves a little bit about, what they did to work on this, contribute to it and slow it down and hold it up, you're getting a level up. Especially for those of you that have had some bad spell work or feeling like you're hexed or there's a curse on you. Nope. This is the stuff that's getting relayed and cleared in the week ahead, so you're ready for love. Can't go into love without any of those. So the thing on this is that your connection in love is protected here. It's just the person, because they still had to finish working on leaving behind a few of the things from their past that has still been affecting them. Okay. So instead of making you just sit and wait, you're getting your stuff in order too. Well, they overcome the things that used to set you off, right? Because even a lot of this conversation here did not have to go down as bad as it did. You just needed them to have a little attention, and then they booked and ran instead of staying put and working this out, right? It's like something that was taken in the wrong context all of a sudden. If it was taken a different way, it wouldn't have gotten so. It's like, well, wait, I didn't mean it that way. Why did you take it that way, right? Queen of Pentacles. I think they approached things from they expected a fight. And it's like, no, wait, it wasn't a fight. I didn't mean that. It wasn't I don't know why you put that over there. And I thought we were going to do it together. That's sort of vibe. And then it's like, well, no, I just thought I was trying to help you. Well, no, I thought we were, see how perceived value. Somebody thought they were doing something to help, and the other person's no, that kind of got in the way. And then it led to this, right? Three of Wands, where it's like, okay, I'll just sit down and wait and see what happens. Nine of Cups into the Nine of Pentacles. See, your love life and your Pentacle life is both in a forward momentum. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Okay? I'm actually hearing Waterfalls by TLC. That song might even resonate to you. That don't go chasing waterfalls, which actually is based on a song Paul McCartney wrote back in the 80s, right? Please keep to the lakes. The thing on this one is that, so God is wanting your personal life in order, Nine of Pentacles, too, so that neither of you have any stresses to bring to the table. Okay, I dig this. Pisces, Virgo energy on this. Eight of Wands is Sagittarius too. Strong Pisces, strong Sagittarius vibes. But Gemini's here, Leo's here, Cancer's here. Those two are pretty much like that. Scorpio's here. Virgo, you got strong Cancer and Pisces vibes on this. That's kind of cool. I dig it. I kind of like that. But then the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius vibes are here too, and that this person really wants to talk to you and sort things out. Knight of Pentacles on the Hanged Man into the Five of Cups. They regret what they said. They were a little foolish in their actions with the Chariot to the Two of Wands. It's like they made a wrong choice, and now they're unsure of how to backpedal out of it. But I see that they can, and that's why God's kind of throwing you a couple of rewards in the week going forward. That makes sense. Because the things you two most fought about when this connection began, that's the stuff right now in the week ahead. The energy is shifting to eliminate those problems, right? So you feel like, no, it's been this connection's shut down, it ain't happening. It was a false, didn't work out, unrequited love, no chance, not going to happen. God's like, hang tight. You know all the stuff you guys needed to have in place? Yeah. Well, this is a divine connection. It's meant to be, so you guys have both been put on a pause to go get your personal things in order and then come back together. Three of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius energy on this. See, they're already thinking about you. This here, I'm pulling Page of Swords vibes off the Three of Wands, but it's not like paid, oh, they're checking out your social media, blah, blah, blah. No, this is a deeper connection than that, Capricorn, on this Aries energy here, that they're just thinking about you. Look at them, they're in the morning, having coffee, looking out at the water, and just being like, I wonder what Capricorn's doing right now. I shouldn't have said that. You know, it's like the vibes that a night of sleeping on it gives you guys a fresh perspective to talk through it and work it out the next morning, okay? So I do see an incoming communication this week that lets you know that your love life is still coming together. You guys, yeah, that way you guys can get ready to enter into a much more calmer energy than what it would have been had it stayed on the course it was already going. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay. One of those energies that in the week ahead you find out like why everything happened in the order that it did, right? Because at first, like you felt like it wasn't in the right order, right? No, you got to go this way. God's like, well, yeah, but because of stuff that happened in your guys' life, you actually have to start here and then go this way and then come up this way. And then you got to go completely off the map up here for a second by these trees up here. And then you can come back here. Bless her heart, it took them a minute to find their way back to you. But the thing on this is that you're coming into a point that the connection gets strengthened to get you out of this stressful place where you were dealing with an avoidant, right? Eight of Swords. And then get ready to go more forward direction, the Eight of Wands, so that you guys can grow this connection based on communication while putting an end to the silent ghosting era that has literally burnt you out on love, right? Hangman, Pisces energy. This is a big lesson for them, especially about learning how to talk through things instead of just instantly taking it in the wrong perspective, going off on you, and then no mature communication happens to actually reach a goal to be like, I didn't mean it that way. I meant it this way. Oh, well, I meant it that way. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. And then you come back in. Your connection does emperor up in the week ahead here. I love this for you. This is by the weekends. Oh my gosh, I totally want to check in on your live collective reading on Friday. By the weekend, you're going to be in such a different perspective. I dig this. Okay, cool. All right, so I hope that helps, Capricorn. You then could be born on the 4th, the 14th, the 24th, 21st, the 27th, the 17th, maybe the 7th, the 11th, the 5th, the 15th, 25th, the 6th and the 9th are here, along with the 26th, 29th, 8th, 18th, and 28th if I didn't mention it. And I'm going to throw in the 13th and the 31st because I see the numbers in front of my face. Okay, so I hope that helps, and I'll see you on Friday. All right, and I'll see you on Sunday for the next All Signs with Frankie. It's going to be so, oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. When Frankie and I were talking over the weekend on the phones, we haven't read cards together in years. And man, so many old childhood memories and younghood memories. And we both felt young again. It's so cool. Anyways, okay, I'll see you guys later. Love you, Capricorn. All right, there we go. Cool beans. Oh, hold on. There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to clean that part of the table up. You are welcome, fellas. Thank you for spending some time here. Infinite. Hey, what's up, Infinite? How you doing? Spinny hugs. Oh my gosh, what's up, girl? I've missed you. How you doing? Okay, we're going to do Aquarius next. All right, on to Aquarius. There we go. Cool beans. Thank you guys all, everybody's for being here. For the 250 in the chat, love that like for you guys. And if you don't want to love the like, that's totally cool. Not a requirement. I'm not going to push it because some people don't like tarot readings showing up in their liked videos. That's really cool. But instead, if you could like subscribe, set the bell to all. It doesn't cost a thing. Doesn't show up. It's cool. Just hang out and be part of the fam. We would all love to have you here. All right. Onward and forward into Aquarius. Totally. You got it, Aquarius. Beetle deck it is. Faux show. Okay. Amanda, you are most welcome. Thank you. Hey, Christina. All right, Aquarius, let's read. Let's go for it. Aquarius, you are going to be at 2/26/38. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, thank you. Big love back, TS Tarot. Thanks for being here. And Bloomin' Rose, thanks for being here. Okay, Aquarius, what up? Let's see what we got for you, Aquarius. How you doing? Thanks for being here. And I'll be doing your reading on Friday. I'm going to keep the schedule so I can rest on Saturday because I'm doing the big collab with Frankie over at Frankie's Tarot on Sunday. Check out the pinned comment down below with the timestamps. It's got the links for you. All right. Let's see what we got for you. What do we have for Aquarius? Tap me in, tune me into Aquarius energy. Por favor, please and thank you. What do we have for Aquarius? I'm multi-talented. Cool. All right, what else we got? 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Cheers. Here's to you, Aqua. Nice. The Emperor. Look at you elevating in the week ahead. Going from the Beatles' first album cover all the way further up the EMI tower to the next level. You are in a boss-up vibe this week. 2 of Swords. Have faith, because on this 5 of Cups, I know at the moment it doesn't, but in the week ahead, God's got some Knight of Swords plans for you, okay? It's like John Lennon and How I Won the War, Private Weed. Yeah, the 4 of Swords. Oh, your dreams are telling you about things that are going on in the direction going forward with the 8 of Wands. Your dreams are giving you previews of the future. That's why your mom's coming to you in your dreams and telling you what's going on. You're not having weird dreams about your mom. Your mom's guarding and guiding you, okay? All right, so let's go. I got the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Page of Wands. You're a little tired of putting up with their stuff, because even on that Page of Wands, Ringo looks a little frustrated too. In the 5 of Swords, that leads to the Hermit on the Sun card. Yeah, some of you guys keep getting accused of having a resting 5 of Swords face, and it's really just your normal, natural face. You're like, would you stop judging me so much? That's what they did to you. Here's the weird thing. It seems like this person isn't going to take no for an answer, right? 9 of Pentacles, they see you as something different, but something that also makes them very happy. Virgo and Leo energy. Could even be a Leo-Virgo cusper or a Virgo-Leo cusper, but there's something unique about this, because that's my Butcher album cover right there. And I'll tell you what, Aquarius, if you got that Beatles Yesterday, Today, or whatever it is with Paul in the trunk that looks like a casket, whatever. Yeah, it's a trunk, maybe. But the thing is, if that's a sticker on the front of that album cover, you got an investment in your hands, okay? I got one. I got a Butcher album cover, but it's staying in my safe with my Caitlin Petty autograph shirt. Nobody gets to see that thing. The thing on it is, they're learning they can't manipulate their way in. So they don't want to take no for an answer, right? But with the Knight of Pentacles, they got to come correct and honest in order. That's the only way into your heart, right? They're looking for other ways around it, but it's like, no, Crosswatcher, it don't work that way. Aquarius is wise to this, because Aquarius has been through a lot, and it's been a long journey on this Knight of Pentacles, right? Like trying to find where Paul's first Hofner base was, right? Always in his mindset of where that thing was at until they found it. Here's the thing, is this is taking this person out of their comfort zone. They're very used to being able to manipulate people to get their way by hook or by crook, but it's like, after everything you've been through in your life, you're wise to anything that they try, and they're realizing that it's like, Aquarius knows what I'm doing. Aquarius knows. You're like, yeah, I've ran that game already. When they're like, yeah, you look really good in 3D. That's my apartment number. And you're like, that's old. I've done that. I know what you're doing before you do it. You got some street credit, Aquarius. I'll give you that. You got street smarts going on. They can't fool you, and I think that's what's frustrating them. That's leading them to just be honest and be like, I want to be with you. Straight up. Look, eat at home. Look at that. It's a cute little 6 of Pentacles vibe, right? Paul and Linda just having a good little time there. Why are there 2 Pauls on that card? Oh, that's interesting. Anyhow, somebody here might even have a sheepdog or a dog, all right? But the thing on this is meeting you has sure changed their mindset. It's not showing yet. It's still just a Page of Wands energy, but it's growing in the week ahead into a Sun card, and you got a lot of Leo. This is where Leo's hanging out. Leo's been hanging out in Gemini and Aquarius. Okay. All right. We got this figured out. But you could be doing, it's just, if it's not a straight up sun sign, it's in their chart. Could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn energy, Virgo, Aquarius. Could be another Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn. Ooh, and Cancer. There's the Chariot. Oh, maybe Cancer and Leo are hanging out. But in that Empress energy, Libra's along for the ride with the High Priestess. Pisces is here too. This is somebody here is in management or getting ready to go into management. 9 of Swords and the Hanged Man. Yeah, they're running out of ideas, right? That's Stu Sutcliffe. That's the Beatles' first bass player right there. But Stu also found real love first. So the thing on this is that even though it's not showing through yet because of the real world blockages, it's like they're working on getting out of some stuff out of the way right now with the Chariot card. Cancer, Pisces energy, Libra, Sagittarius is here too. So is Aries. But this here, they're going to break through that energy, just like Kit crashing through a brick wall right over here. Okay? The Chariot vibes on this one with the Empress. I think they've got a little bit of a help behind the scenes in the form of a parental figure. Like straight up, their mom likes you better. Sorry, Crosswatch. There's a Crosswatch right there being like, Mom, Archer just said you like them better than me. And somewhere their mom's like, I do like Aquarius better than you. What, Mom? It's not, what? You know it too, don't you? You know their parents liked you better from day one. I think the biggest thing on this one, some of you guys might fear they're still involved with someone else from their past, okay? Like kind of maybe like due to the distance with the Chariot here. It's kind of telling me a bit of like, maybe you guys met online but never met in person yet or haven't met in person yet. And that's a bit of what might be coming into the way. Because it seems like what primarily led to all of this was a lot of unjustified fears of a lack that led to lack of communication. Okay. But the guardian angels of yours are working behind the scenes to fix that up. Libra Cancer energy seems pretty strong. So does Leo. Pisces and Sag are here. Capricorn and Aries and Virgo. Oh, there's Libra. See, Justice on the Magician into the Fool card to clear the start on the Three of Wands. They know they got to do something, right? This is the Beatles up on stage, and it's like, oh yeah, we should probably play something, right? Even though none of the Ringo could, the drummer can't drum, the guitarist knows one riff, the bass player doesn't know what he's doing, the lead singer's a goof. No, right? Some of you guys actually might have a band, or in the Queen of Wands to Temperance, maybe somebody wants to get the band back together. No, your person wants to get the connection back together because, see, I think some of you guys do fear that there's somebody still involved or that there's somebody from their past ties they got to cut out. Seven of Cups, right? Look at George looking at all the options he's got there. He's like, I've got my mind set on you. That's 6 words. I need more words. No, I don't. That's enough. I can make it work. I'm a Beatle. Right? The thing on this is that, oh, so they're working on letting their guard down while your guardian angels are working on reprogramming a runner who can't run any further. Okay, so when you met this person, they were a total runner, right? Sun card. And now they're beating the runner vibes, Cancer energy, Chariot with the Magician card because of some of the prayers and stuff that you've wished for this connection and for them. All right. George Martin, this is the producer behind the scenes making some stuff happen for you guys. Okay. So the thing on it is they're working on stopping running because they have feelings for you. So it's not so much that there's still a past person involved, okay, or a marriage or something. They've already ended that, but this person is still feeling. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Sag. I got a similar message for Sagittarius about like, it's the vibes of somebody, they're over the past. There's no past person involved. There's still PTSD trauma as a result of what the person did to them. Okay. So it's like they're loyal to you. They're just still kind of, it's like somebody that comes back from Desert Storm or from the war, right? And they're not in the war zone anymore, but they're still recovering from what they went through while they were in the war zone. And even George Martin, he was in the Royal Air Force. This dude was a very decorated guy. And what was he in World War II? Communications, right? Peter Sellers is pretty cool too. It seems like that the lack of this is what caused this. They're just all over the place because the people from their past, what they did to them, they're starting to recover from. You're like the first good person that came into their life. So like when you guys met, you were seeing the results of what narcissistic people do to a person. Then you helped heal this person and they're coming through it. So in the week ahead, 7 of Cups, 7 days, you or them could even be born on the 7th, the 17th, or 27th, the 15th, the 13th, the 12th, the 24th, the 4th, 14th, 21st, 17th, the 3rd, the 13th, and the 30th too. Okay. Also the 21st, the 14th, or the 19th. A lot of repeating 1s and 2s show up too. Don't forget your umbrella, I just heard. I don't know if that means it's raining or it's going to rain. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing here in the week ahead, though, all these repeating 7s, is that they're going to open up a bit more to their feelings, and it's going to come out like like let the rain fall down. Oh, they're going to get all emotional and like they're getting ready to pour their feelings out for you with a justice card. Heads up, you're not going to get a hate text. You're going to get a, oh my God, Aquarius, you're my density, Lorraine. Wow, do they love you. They're getting ready to open up and tell you about it. The stuff they've gone through, it left them feeling way more jaded than the average person, okay? They're more jaded than the average bear, but they're overcoming it, okay? Just much like somebody who needs to overcome, ending every sentence with an upward inflection. I knew it. Oh, I wonder what made me go in this direction. Star card, 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Look at Ringo's drumstick. Look at Ringo's drumstick. See, there's a renowned, like a whole different feeling of vitality on this Ace of Wands in the week ahead going forward. It's like they're at the last phase of the shadow work. That's all. Meaning you triggered them into doing the last phase of the shadow work required to get them ready to fall in love and to take this forward into a real direction where it was supposed to go without a fear of this winding up like past relationships. Because guess what? Star card, Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands. It is totally not going to wind up like any relationship before it. They'll make it through this little bit of a trauma response and come your way, 6 of Wands into the Star card. I love that for you on this, okay? Yeah, they could overcome their fears as early as this week. I got so many 7s and 6s on this one. Your person is all 6s and 7s for you right now. All right, which is like 6 to 7 days max if they can hold out that long. Seriously, I love it for you. Oh my gosh. Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces. We've got Aries. Cancer and Pisces seems the strongest on this one, even though you got Leo and Aquarius is here, Virgo, Gemini. Everybody's here. Strong Libra energy too on this one, by the way. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I hope this helps. I cannot wait to see where this goes. This one's Major Arcana. The direction shifts and the changes this week is leading them to take total action. That's a lot of Major Arcana. The end of the week is going to be so much different for you than the beginning of the week. I love it, Aquarius. Sweet. All right, I'll see you on Friday for your collective reading. Love you. Dig it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we got some, man, I know we've all been through a lot lately, especially with retrogrades, timeline shifts. We've got whiteouts and blackouts on the whole Schumann's resonance scale. It's neat to see this many positive energies in the week ahead, that things are just, like by this coming week, and everybody's just in such more of an optimistic mindset. You know, thank you, God. Thank you. Okay. You guys ready for the grand finale? We made it. Hold on. I grabbed the microphone. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's time for ASMR Archer. Welcome to National Public Radio. What up? All right, Pisces, let's do this. All right, because as you know, you are the, hold on. Where am I at here? There we go. Cool. Okay, Pisces. Cool beats. And I want for you, Pisces, let's use, how long are you going to think about it, Archer? More Beatles? Okay. Okay. More Beatles it is. Fair enough. Let's do it. All right. Onward and forward. Pisces, you're going to be at 2:40:30. Maybe it's another Beatles week or something here. What up, Pisces? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here, being a part of this, Pisces. And thank you for your patience waiting, because, you know, as you know, right, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. All right. You are basically a walking intuition tarot reading in human form. Okay. You do rule the 12th house, which is what makes you so amazingly awesome. And don't forget to check out in the pinned comment and everything. I will be going live Sunday, August 10th, this coming Sunday, with Frankie from Frankie's Tarot. Known her since we were so young, so much younger than today. And we're going to hang out with all you guys and read and see what's going on with Mercury retrograde ending, Lionsgate portal. It's going to be an awesome collaboration. So come and hang out with us, okay? Details are in the pinned comments. But let's see what we got going on for you. And your reading will be on Friday this week, one way or another. No matter how much coffee I have to drink, sugar-free Red Bulls, I got this. We're keeping on time so I can rest on Saturday. All right, let's go. Well, I said let's go, and God's like, okay, yeah. I had to cover the one card with my left arm because it's the devil, and this is a collectible deck, so I can't Sharpie or sticker it, but it's got John and Yoko on it. Google 2 Virgin album cover for more details. Hey, what's up, Night Drive? But anyways, look at this. You're one of the signs beating the devil this week. The devil's come out for a few signs, and you're one of them now that you're beating it and going into a happy and more optimistic energy. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It leads you right into the 6, 7 of Pentacles. All right, let's see where this goes. You're one of the signs beating the devil and finding some happiness this week. Oh my gosh, I love it. I got a feeling that for the next week, all signs, and even during the collab with Frankie, I don't think we're going to be seeing. I think Toby's get ready, Toby. You're on in 5. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles, Pisces. Let's do it. 1. Whoa. The moon, the star. Oh my gosh. You're another one of the, and the magician, the moon, the star, and the justice card, and the 6 of wands. You're another one of the signs, I think, what was this, Taurus, or was it Cancer? That I couldn't ever, it took forever. The cards kept popping. I forget who it was. Okay. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Things are just getting ready to take off for you this week. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. You are the water sign's secret weapon. Let's go. And you're dominating the reading. Pisces, you took over your own reading. It's the High Priestess. There's going to be some things make sense this week. This person totally has feelings for you. 9 of Swords and the Hanged Man, even though they're not letting it show. This is strong Pisces vibes on this one. This person is all about you in the week ahead. Or you're dealing with another Pisces. But yeah, even though right now it's a little bit of quiet, not much activity on the home front, in the week ahead, suddenly they become all about you. What do we got? 5 of Pentacles. Okay. The Judgment card. Something in your guys' energy is keeping you guys at a slight pause or a slight distance. With the Judgment card, the 8 of Pentacles, where you guys are working on it, that's what's going to allow this to change. With the Strength card, you guys can make it through this trying time. Yes, you can. With the Queen of Swords, that's my yes card. That's John and Yoko. When John met Yoko at her first, that's her first art exhibit that's showing up right there on the 6 of Pentacles. And once John climbed that ladder and held that magnifying glass and saw the word yes written on the ceiling, he knew he was done listening to staring at the ceiling of the 6 of Pentacles, going for real love. Okay. I'm out. 10 of Cups, more Pisces. And this person is all about you in the week. I had 10 of Cups. You want some English breakfast tea? Somebody here might even be having some chai tea or something. I dig that. I like chamomile tea, but I do like chai tea. That's actually one of my favorites. So, you know what? It's like you two were just on 2 different wavelengths originally here, and they needed a little bit of further lessons in being in a relationship with the Queen of Swords so that they could come in correct. There is one last dose of willpower, something in here. And the last dose of willpower is coming from God above, being like, Pisces, we're going to change this person. They're doing the work. It's because they want to. They've gone through so much hurts before that they almost expect this thing to fail, but they had to work on that. They're working on coming in correct and making this all about you. They haven't ever done that before. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Because you're all in and committed onto this one, but maybe a little bit of their insecurities come through from what they've been through in the past. And this is what happened here. It's like they needed a little bit of a further lesson to open up, and like to open up to other people seems to be something that they're focusing on right now. Like they were very kind of self-centered, not very much situational awareness, and you kind of took the brunt of it, right? You just wanted them to kind of nurture and make some time for you because you're working on yourself. You're working on yourself to better yourself for you, better yourself for them. And maybe you feared that they weren't going to do any work, but I'll tell you what, you might not be able to see it. In the further coming up in the week ahead, though, you will. You guys are both doing the work on this. Scorpio, Cancer vibes, even a little Aries, because there's real love in the ethers. Like you see how like it's not there, but it's in the ethers. The judgments being cast this week lets you guys come forward from a place of love and open up. It's like somebody, maybe it's a parent or a best friend or a married partner, friend of theirs that's teaching them like, hey, this is how a relationship works, okay? This is how you open up to Pisces. This is how you be a little more. And they're like, oh, wow, I never knew that growing up, right? So they're learning. This person maybe didn't run with the best crews or something when they were younger, but then bringing you into their life is what changed it, because it's kind of like, I think somebody here could be seeing they're getting counseling. Could even be couples counseling in the future going forward, or like counseling to do some work and better yourselves. Maybe somebody even get into like ASMR or hypnotherapy. There could be, even going forward in the future, there could actually be a little bit of like couples counseling or something in order for you guys to be able to really learn to adapt to each other and break a lot of generational curses that came from your families. Yeah, oh my gosh, the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and the Tower with the Six of Swords. And leads us, it's like I didn't even, you're dominating in the week ahead. What Pisces wishes for, dreams, and prays of, Pisces gets. So you're in the place of control in the week ahead, not your person, okay? Tower card. You're going to find out why this happened. And oh my gosh, Pisces, you are very unique. You're 8 12-string Rickenbackers, and this Eight of Cups, this is the ascension of Jesus and me walking into a guitar center and being like, I will learn how to play guitars right-handed to have that Rickenbacker 12-string. Maybe I should learn how to play right-handed. Maybe I sound totally different on the righty. Interesting. I never really picked sides anyways. I'm just like, some things I do better left-handed, some things I do better right-handed, so I just work with the energies I got at the time. They're the same hands. Why should I pick one? But the thing on this is that you two came from different upbringings. And that's the thing. Like, you know how like people are always like, oh, wow, that's something, you're just like your mom or you're just like your dad. Yeah. This is the energies that both of you guys are like, we don't want what our parents had or what our grandparents had in this. We want something our way, our special. Like, you're used to your parents and the way you were raised. They're used to their parents the way they were raised. This created a Tower moment in communication, the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, in order to get them in the right perspective so that you guys can build the future you want for each other, okay? The thing on this is that this is the blending of two upbringings coupled with the changes required to make it your own upbringing so that history doesn't repeat itself. And that's it. You guys don't want the relationship your parents had or your grandparents had or their parents or their grandparents or whatever. It's a different, it's different upbringings coming together in order to create a future that you guys want. Tower card and the Six of Swords. Okay? This is neat. Some of you can be born on the 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 3rd, the 23rd, the 25th, the 15th, the 10th, the 7th, the 17th, and a lot of repeating 8s. The 16th is showing up too, along with the 3rd and the 13th. Justice. What Pisces wants, Pisces gets. Ace of Pentacles, a fresh start, and something that you never thought would ever happen or ever be found. This Ace of Pentacles here, this is Paul with his first guitar. Well, not his first ever guitar, the first Hofner bass, okay? This is the 61 model. See how the pickups are closer together on this one as opposed to the one he has today, that they're further apart? This thing disappeared during the filming of Let It Be, and 50 plus years later, it was found in somebody's attic, and Paul's got it back now, right? That's telling me that this might have taken a while to come to terms with, but you actually do find your ways to each other in order to work it out this week, okay? It's like the energy I'm pulling off of this, especially off of this Tower card here, okay? This is the rooftop concert card, right? Because the vibes I'm pulling off this is the energy of somebody that wants to like take the relationship public, then the other person doesn't want to take it public and keep it private, and that's where there's might be a little bit of a clash of something here going on. It's just the energy. Take it how it resonates. But it's because like the Justice card, John Lennon was an October 9th Libra, right? Now, when the Beatles came over to America, he was the one that was married. He was already married to Cynthia, and they already had this beautiful son named Julian, right? And the Beatles manager, High Priestess energy, because Brian Epstein is the High Priestess in this deck, the Beatles manager had thought it'd be better to keep John's marriage private in order to keep the crazy Beatle fans from stalking him and Cynthia, in order to keep things on a public relations thing or for the public eye and stuff like that. The thing is, Ed Sullivan totally popped the lid on it, and when they did the little introduction, they put, John, sorry girls, he's married. And nobody got upset, nobody flipped out, everybody ignored it, and it kept going on, and everything was fine. It remained unfazed. So a big vibe on this is that I'm seeing is that it's something like that of being like, you guys had the ability, at first it's like, no, we can't do it that way. This is not the perceived value of like, hold on, let's talk about it and we'll explain this. You know what I mean? And in the end of it, I see a compromise coming through, Justice on the Ace of Pentacles, that it lets you guys both get what you want, Six of Pentacles, but it's also a little bit of a lesson in communication to compromise and to meet in the middle on things, right? so that you get what you want and they get what they want, and you guys wind up going forward happier because they were closed off to it due to the perceived value of your upbringings. But they make the choice in the week ahead going forward to 9 of Cups, focus on your wishes and your dreams. And that's George Harrison getting all his guitars. And George Harrison was a February 25th Pisces. So there you go. All right. I love it for you. They choose you every time. I love that. Nice. You do got the big yes card here anchoring the reading too. So that's a big yes that you guys will work out and every little thing will be okay. Beautiful. I hope this helps, Pisces, and I will see you on Friday for your live individual collective reading. And you are doing so much better than you give yourself credit for. You're awesome, Pisces, and I love you. All right, guys, we did it. Thank you all so much for being here. Hey, Hope Flow, what up? Hi, Alyssa. Katie, what's up, Kate? How you doing? What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Hey, Charles. What up, Mac? What up, B? Guys, thank you all for being here. Hi, Casey. What up? And thank you to my mod squad. You guys are awesome. Sunshine and the mod squad, the OGs down there. And thank you to every one of you for being here for the all signs. And definitely, I'll see y'all on Sunday, August 10th with Frankie. We're going to do that live to both channels. Can't wait for it. And I will also make sure to fill you in on the upcoming event in September. There's another chance. There's another live event in September coming up too. So we give you the details on that. That's approaching as well. And but yeah, I think we got everything covered. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the live individual collective readings. And if you do want to book a personal reading, just scan the QR code up here. It's also, the link is pinned in my bio, and there is one down in the pinned comment down below too. All right, so check it all out. And otherwise, we are good. God, thank you very much for the messages we got for everyone tonight. All the signs, all the placements. Please help keep everyone directed, protected, and guided on their paths to union, happiness, and peace and love. Please and thank you. Amen. Hold on. Also protect everybody from spell work, bad juju, etc., so on and so forth. If they're a part of this family, they're protected. Please and thank you. Cool. Got that out of the way too. All right, everybody, you have a good evening. I'll see you all later. And until next time, peace and love.